Live from Memphis, Tennessee, this is Attitude MMA. My name is Eric McMahon alongside the legend, the godfather of MMA here in the Mid-South, David Ferguson. Tonight we have a stacked card for you, headlined by two pros that need no introduction in this area. Jonathan Jackson taking on AJ Cunningham. Not to be outdone with our co-main event is an amateur fight of two highly decorated individuals here. First off, we have Julius Walker taking on the stud, the beast wrestler, Logan Reid.
Yeah, this fight I'm really looking forward to, especially after getting to talk to both guys. They are both just like polar opposites. Julius Walker, nicknamed Juicebox from Fusion Fight Team in Missouri, he makes no bones about it. He's like, I'm looking for the knockout. That's what I want. Logan Reid, on the other hand, from Memphis Jiu-Jitsu right here in Memphis, Tennessee. He's got a strong wrestling background, but don't let that fool you. That guy has a strong right hand, too. This should be a war. And as you alluded to, the main event, Jonathan Jackson from Black Sails MMA. That is a fight team in Mississippi around the Jackson area that puts out killers. Really awesome team. Going against AJ Cunningham, 7-2, very dynamic fighter, local guy. I'm looking forward to an awesome night, Eric.
Now, we did have two pro fights drop out at the last second, just to let you know. Seth Sergio versus Trey Manley and Jesse Roberson versus Danny Barlow is not happening. Seth Sergio, yesterday on the way to weigh-ins, got into a car accident, had to spend the night in the hospital. So us here at Attitude MMA is sending out good wishes for him. Let's go to Jamie Grant to get tonight's card started.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Agri Center International live from Memphis, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our first bout tonight. I need you all to make some noise. Welcome to the arena, Mr. Melvin Tyson.
Now, Dave, we're getting ready for our first fight of the night. I always love these first curtain jerker fights, as we like to call them, mostly amateur debuts, that it's really hard to talk about what they go in. 10 years ago, amateur debuts may not have known a single thing. They didn't even know how to put on their trunks. Now you have no idea if they've been training for 10 years or 10 minutes. We have no idea here.
I mean, that's the absolute truth. And listen, that is just the indicative of the evolution of this sport. It's such an amazing sport. It has evolved faster, Eric, than any other sport ever. And as you just alluded to, man, look, 10, 15 years ago, when you saw a debut amateur fighter, you knew what to expect. Not a whole lot.
Now we got Melvin Tyson coming into the cage. He's fighting, like I said, he's a debut fighter. He's fighting out of Dyer County here in Tennessee. He's the nephew of a fighter that we have later on tonight, so we're really anxious to see what this guy, he looks like he's got one hell of a
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena at this time, Mr. Garrett Bode.
I'm actually really excited to see this next fighter. I got to speak with him a little bit earlier. Garrett Bode, he's making his amateur debut, but he's coming out of a highly prestigious gym, ATT Lima in Georgia. But Lima, no introduction. The Lima brothers. I talked to him earlier. He said he's really going to want to show off his leg kicks. Guess who also has great leg kicks? Douglas Lima. So I'm really anxious to see this kid come in here and fight. So not only that, he's a trainer by occupation, so he lives in the gym. To the point we were making earlier, you have no idea with these debuts. These debuts could have been in the UFC 20 years ago. You have no idea.
Some of the best fights that I see on a local fight card, Eric, are debut guys sometimes. It's shocking.
And he is pretty fired up to get in here, get on the cage, and you will see. Now let's go up to Jamie Grant and get our introductions on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's contest is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist making his Attitude MMA debut. Standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, representing Slayton Martial Arts, fighting out of Jackson, Tennessee. Give it up for the Demon, Melvin Tyson! Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing in the red corner, a freestyle fighter making his Attitude MMA debut, standing 6 feet tall, fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, representing American Top Team. Make some noise for Garrett, the Hungarian Hammer, Bode! Third man in charge of the action, Mr. John Romero. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on!
John Romero here to get our first fight of the night on our way. Obviously, Melvin Taylor looking like just a beast, young kid in there. And Garrett Bode really wants to show off his wrestling. He came out, he said he has a lot of wrestling background. Been wrestling since he was in 5th grade. Boom, right away, shows off his wrestling straight to mount.
Yep, that didn't take long.
Now, look, he's going to look to just, you can tell this kid on bottom
is a beast.
Strong. Look at that.
Yeah. Man, that was just pure beast right there, man. Him getting out. Oh, big, heavy punches, too.
This is where we see amateurs turning our back. We don't know what's going on right here. There we go. Back up. Let's reset. He looks.
Yeah, Garrett Bode, I think, was a little bit surprised.
Looks hurt. He looks hurt right now. He's trying to regain his wits.
Yeah, he's kind of poking. Might have been an eye poke for a second there. He was really wincing with his left eye.
Tyson, last name, sound familiar? Boom, coming in with that strong left hook. Try and grab a guillotine. That's going to be really hard to finish here. Go straight to mount again. This time Bode's really, you can tell him putting those hips down a lot stronger this time, not to get bounced.
Heavy ground and pound right here against the fence.
This
is probably going to be it.
He turned over. This is bad news. This is bad news. Let's see if he sticks these hooks in. One hook in. He's getting that ride going.
Oh, wow.
This kid just stands straight up from the back.
That was amazing.
Right in front of this. Action is right in front of us. He's already into half guard. Looking to go straight to mount again. Now Tyson's just kind of holding here right now. This is where we're going to see the the inexperience rather than shrimping and moving out.
Exactly. I mean, he's just trying to get out with pure beast.
These are big, heavy strikes. Let's see what's happening right here. Now he's sitting back down. You can tell he's been training a little bit. He knew what to do. He got a little high, came back down on his hips. Heavy shot.
Yeah, I'm surprised he gave up the hooks, though, from the back position.
Well, he's a wrestler.
Yeah,
so
wrestling background.
He loves these hip rides. Wrestlers love these hip rides. He's going back to that back. Tyson seems to be blocking him pretty good, but he's not exploding up like he did the first couple times.
Yeah, and he might get a 2-on-1 on the wrist here in just a moment. Again, that's how he got it the first time.
The ref is taking a heavy look at this. Bode has not tried to flatten him out once, though. He's happy here just throwing bombs, and they're really hitting him in the arms right now. There he goes.
Now he's got the wrist tied off and throwing heavy leather.
This fight is very close to being stopped, and there we go. Referee stops in. Amateur fights cannot let him take a lot of damage. Regardless if these strikes were hitting or not, he exploded the first couple times up. He did not explode there, and he just...
Exactly, and the referee, I think, gave him a little bit of a chance there at the very end, knowing how he could explode out. But you can only give a debut fighter, amateur fighter, so many chances.
You really can, but he came in on the feet. I mean, we look at Bode right now. His face looks like he took some heavy leather. He thought he got poked in the eye, but he took a vicious right hand.
Let me tell you something. That Tyson kid we just watched, if he gets more training, gets some more technical skills, this kid is going to be a beast.
At the 2-minute 35 mark of round number 1, winner by TKO, the red corner, Garrett, the Hungarian Hammer, Bode!
Congratulations to Garrett, the Hungarian Hammer Bode, on his very first win in his first fight. Let's go to the cage with Mr. Eric McMahon here. He's going to interview our winner.
You ever seen a dude with a swollen face try to open his phone by face recognition?
Well, that was kind of a fun amateur debut, wasn't it?
That was, and like I was saying, man, get Melvin Tyson a little more time, some technical, sophisticated training. He's got all the natural abilities. So look forward to seeing both these guys fight again. Congratulations to Bode.
I love Garrett, though. He had his moment, and he wanted to shout out, making sure to donate to cancer. I love guys like that.
That's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, was that not an exciting first round? Here we go. Welcome to the arena. Bout number 2, Mr. Bailey Shelton.
Our next fighter making his way to the cage. We got Bailey Shelton. Now, again, we're talking about these guys are debuts. We saw one guy with a great wrestling background in our first fight against just a superb athlete. We have, nothing really to talk about this. Obviously, Bailey Shelton's out of Fusion MMA. Gonna see, he's got a teammate on the card later, Julius Walker. We know that kid's a stud. I can only anticipate this kid's gonna be a stud. But, like we said, we know nothing about these kids or these guys on their amateur debut. So,
well, I can tell you this. One thing is for sure, it's very rare that you see somebody who's not prepared on some level now, even with a debut fight, because there
especially if they're traveling states.
Absolutely. Well, and the thing is, these matchmakers, such as the matchmaker for Attitude here, who's done a phenomenal job, Scotty Swinger, they know these fighters. They know these teams. They're not going to put scrubs in here. So even though it's a debut fight, I'm looking for a great fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena, Mr. Chavez Williams.
His opponent, local fighter out of Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu. Now, my partner in crime over here, David Ferguson, isn't going to brag on Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu, so I will. Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu, the most decorated MMA gym here in the Mid-South. They have produced UFC fighter, current Bellator fighters, Strike Force fighters. Everywhere in between has come out of this gym. Now, obviously, Chavez Williams, debut fight. Anxious to see what we can do. Dave, do you have any intel on this kid?
No, not a lot of intel to really share, other than he's explosive. He is strong. I mean, you can tell. He's very strong, and he's got great trainers, man. His coaches are phenomenal. So I'll just say this. He's explosive.
Zach Underwood, Andy Urick in his corner. Let's go up to Jamie Grant for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for bout number 2, introducing an amateur contest scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. In the blue corner, a mixed martial artist making his Attitude MMA debut, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, representing Fusion Fight Team out of West Plains, Missouri. Give it up for Bailey Shelton. Ladies and gentlemen, now to the red corner, a mixed martial artist also making his Attitude MMA debut, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, representing Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu, fighting out of the Memphis 10. Give it up to Chavez Williams! Our third man in charge of the action, Mr. John Romero's. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on!
So I'm actually really looking forward to this. Obviously, we got very good training in both camps, it seems. We got Julius Walker, teammate of this fighter. We're waiting on right now just for Chavez Williams. He didn't have the proper hand tape to identify the corners. Just got to put that on really quick.
Yeah, and that's for safety. You also have to tape the flaps. It's got the Velcro on there. You wouldn't want that to scrape across somebody's eye or face like that. So,
and actually, good call by the ref.
Very good call.
Takes a very trained eye to actually kind of catch something. Me and you were sitting here. We didn't catch that.
No, well, we're not reffing.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Props to you. You're a great ref. I know if you were in there, you would have called that. I would hope that I would too. But
yeah, we know he did.
Good job.
We know he
That's
did.
what counts.
All right, so we got Bailey, Shelton, Chevez, Williams here in our second amateur fight of the night, Attitude MMA. First round, let's go. Kind of jockeying who's taking the center. Looks like Chavez Williams is going to feel comfortable taking the center of the cage here.
Yeah, notice Chavez, he switched stances too. So I've seen him go from right to left stance 3 or 4 different times already.
Both of these guys in great shape, you can tell. Look at that
nice
straight left.
Good teeth.
For amateur fights, both of these guys look really calm and composed. You can see the first fight, it was kind of helter-skelter. These is a lot calmer fighters.
Yeah, definitely more composed. And I think a lot of that you know, a lot of guys who train with some very high-level guys, that builds a lot of confidence in if you think you can hang in the room a little bit. And I know Chavez trains with some extremely high-level guys.
One thing I can already see that Zach Underwood was telling him, you cannot move straight back,
yes.
head straight up. But look at this power. Digs double underhooks. You know he is well trained.
Absolutely.
He's going to go straight in for a side slam. No whizzer.
Yep.
Boom, and we got it.
He was very patient, hip to hip.
And Shelton, Bailey Shelton had no whizzer, nothing to protect himself. Shows a little bit of inexperience. Chavez straight to mount. Holding on. This is some inexperience. He needs to start bucking, moving,
yes.
shrimping.
He might try to beast out, but that's not going to work with a good base on top. I really like the composure, as you alluded to before. Chavez went from his first fight. He's very composed.
And again, here in the state of Tennessee, no elbows on the ground for amateur fighters. That's why you see him throwing no elbows. Holding on here in mount. A coach of mine once says, hey, Eric, they don't need your help to stay on top. Quit holding them. Looks like Shelton just did, but still in a really bad position.
Yeah, Shelton did a good job of it. Whoa. He just kind of beasted there with
Chavez instantly digs an underhook. Experience already on the ground. A lot more experience. Instantly digs an underhook. That's what happens. You get right back up.
Nice double and a dump against the fence. Great recovery. Great recovery. Hey, he's felt this kid's power being able to get up and reverse him. I doubt he's going to let that happen again. I think he's going to be a lot more.
But if he does not throw his hips into him, it will happen again.
Yes,
he needs to throw those hips a little bit into him. Hold him down against the cage there.
I agree.
You know, but this is really just making Bailey Shelton work. He's worked his output right now just to keep Chavez off of him. They're working at a 2-to-1 ratio right here.
Yes. He's having to carry that weight.
Like just right there. Chavez is just happy to, it looks like he's going for a guillotine. I don't think that's in all the way right now. He's got him only in a half guard. That's a very easy position to get out of, like so.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Looks like he's throwing I thought he was going to go for a Darce there. I think he's just happy just to let him up, obviously, maybe crack him 1 or 2 more times. Let's see what Shelton has on the feet.
Nice jab. That's a good stiff jab.
Those jabs are very
round number 1 is in the books.
Yeah, Eric, that was a good round. I like to see both guys in their first fight coming out and not just throwing the kitchen sink at each other, but actually Chavez, as we alluded to before, looks very calm. He looks very relaxed. He don't look winded at all.
I'm impressed with both these. They were both very calm, but we can tell that Chavez is a little more technical in every area so far. Not to say that Shelton isn't going to come back in this fight. We don't know the cardio. We don't know the game plan. But looking right now, Shelton, a little more composed on the feet. A little more technical prowess on the ground so far. I.e., when he got flipped over, shot an underhook right away.
Yes.
That's going to make you come back up on top.
Absolutely. And to have the sense about you and the awareness to know right away when you back hits, get that underhook, start hipping up. He did exactly that. And Williams won
seconds out, please. Seconds out.
First round.
Going into round number 2. I've got it 10-9. Chavez Williams.
Eric, what does Shelton need to do in this next round?
Shelton, I would say keep it on the feet. Let's see the striking. His jabs and overhands were very stiff.
Williams.
I'm sorry, Williams.
What does Shelton need to do?
Shelton needs to get that head off the center line. He needs to get a little bit inside. Try some dirty boxing. Sitting at range right now is not the strategy. You can see who's a little more fluid on the feet. It's definitely Williams.
Superman punch. Ooh, that was a sweet little lead uppercut.
See, but Bailey Shelton, look, his head is staying on the center line. It's never coming right or left. He's moving straight backwards. Hands are up, but look, you can throw that straight down the middle. This is the part that Williams has to be careful about. He's keeping his chin straight up in the air. Anybody's got a puncher's chance when that happens.
Yes, I agree.
And I think Bailey is recognizing it, and now he's throwing that overhand.
Yeah, well, his coach actually was
Look, just as we say it. Yes. Just as we say it. 2 huge overhands. That is a little bit of the experience on the feet that we're talking about. Needs to keep that head off the center line.
Well, as you said it, his coach had just told him, step to him to overhand right, step to him straight right. So it shows me that he listens to his coach, and that's an important thing to do when you're having your very first fight. You've got to listen to your experienced coaches.
Chavez got double underhooks. He's going to look to take him down right off the cage, right in front of us. What needs to happen here, Dave? They're both jockeying for position. He was able to flip him around with no underhooks. That was pretty impressive.
Yep. Well, now he needs to get his head into play also. Control his opponent's head against the fence. If he has double underhooks, control your opponent's head.
He's going to be throwing that overhand every single time that head does not come off the center line.
Yes.
And every time he's moving straight backwards, that's tailor-made for an overhand.
And it seems like Shelton's sort of gaining in confidence a little bit here in the later part of the round.
Absolutely.
Nice takedown defense there. Very nice.
Looking to kind of crowbar him over.
Yep.
Controlling that head.
Got the front headlock. Now he opens up. Nice uppercut. Yep.
Boom. Might have been a little low. It actually was. That's our first nut shot of the night, David Ferguson.
I think they got the top of the cup.
Over under 5 for the night?
Yeah.
What do you think? Over or under 5?
Under. I'm going to say 4. Just under. Shade
all right.
under.
I'm going to keep my stats right here. We got 1. I'm going to call this cup shots. Family friendly.
Does 2 and 1 fight count for 2?
Absolutely. No, it counts as 2.
All right. Okay.
Resetting.
Pretty even round, I'd say.
We got about 40 seconds in the. I got Shelton clearly winning this round with these 2 huge overhands.
Well, now Chevez has been laying some stuff out on him too. Hit him with a nice uppercut against the fence here.
True.
Yep.
Oh,
good stiff jab.
That's where he needs to be.
He's starting to close that distance down.
Every time he comes in to throw that overhand, he needs to hit him with the jab right away.
Okay, takedown here by Shelton.
Look, he's digging straight for an underhook. He's going to come out the back door.
Yep.
Like he does again.
Wow, takes him down. Reverses position.
Ladies and gentlemen, round number 2 is in the books.
That is a very tough round to score.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I've got Chavez Williams for sure in the first round. The second round was very close, though. Very, very close.
He was very wobbled on his feet. In front of us, he took 2 huge overhands. We can obviously tell his coaches, stick with that overhand.
Yes.
Stick with that overhand.
Yes.
What is Zach Underwood got to tell Chavez right in this corner of this right now?
Get your head off the center line, for sure. For sure. You need to move your head. You need to move laterally.
And you need to tuck that chin.
Yes.
He's very fluid on his feet, but the minute Shelton moves forward, he's moving straight backwards with his head on his center.
And I would tell him also, keep sticking that jab in his face. Shelton has been successful with that jab every time it's been thrown. Keep sticking the jab in his face, jab in his face, jab in his face. Eventually he'll open up and make a mistake, or he'll drop his hands, wince, something will happen. We can drop that straight right, the right uppercut.
I'm watching Zach Underwood. He's exactly telling him the same thing.
Throw
that jab.
Throw that jab. You're hitting him with it every time.
All right, third and final round. It could be 2-0, could be 1-1.
Yep.
We got Chavez Williams versus Bailey Shelton. Third and final round. Let's go. Both of these kids look to be in excellent shape. Let's see how many jabs, both jabs. You can see he's going to set up that overhand.
That jab, he's going to have to pump that jab.
There we go. Zach told him to move left or right, not straight back. Both of these fighters are listening to their coaches.
And that's so awesome to see in amateur MMA, you know. Nice.
Double leg straight, held on to the neck. Really doesn't have anything. Looks kind of tight. I mean, against an inexperienced grappler, he may tap, but I don't think anybody here is going to tap.
No, not to this particular position, though. No.
really, what he should have done is stay to the side. Now, if the other can recover his guard, now he may be in trouble. But right now, doesn't have a gable grip, just locking his fingers a little bit.
Yeah, and if I was the coach telling Chevez on top, just, hey, be patient, start digging your finger on the wrist, do not let him get his full guard back, and crossface.
And they're perfect.
Yes.
And now look.
There you go.
This could.
Good hammer
Boom.
fist.
This is
Good
getting
straight
close
punches.
to being stopped.
Yes,
he covers up every single time. Instead of moving, he is covering up, and it is finished.
That's it.
Third round TKO victory. Chavez Williams overcame adversity in that second round, got the third round stoppage. Excellent coaching work by Zach Underwood.
That was a great fight, man.
That was a great
matchup.
fight.
A great matchup. Hey, props to Scott Swinger.
Props to Scotty.
Yep.
Look at this fight.
Yep, that was awesome. Hey, does Chavez Williams have some fans here or what?
Man, both of these fighters, mad respect to both of these fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 1 minute 24 mark of the second round, referee John steps in due to strikes. Our winner, the red corner, Chavez Williams.
I am here with your winner. Third round TKO victory, debut fight, Chavez Williams. Now, round number one, you came out hitting him with some stiff jabs. Clearly, round number one went to you. Round number two, we were talking, me and my partner on commentary, you weren't really moving that head off your center line. You got tagged with some heavy overhand rights. Did Zach Underwood talk to you about that going into round number three?
Yeah, he talked to me about it pretty aggressively. He was like, you need to watch that overhand right. You ain't moving your head at all.
So, you came out round number three, stiff jabs, wobbling him a little bit, got the double leg takedown, kind of held on to that choke a little too long on you. You rose up, ground and pound. Was that your method to victory? Were you looking to finish the fight on the ground?
Yeah, I was trying to set everything up with the jab, but if it went to the ground, I knew I was more of athletic when it came to going to the ground, so I knew I had to just get his arms tired on that choke and just finish with some ground and pound.
You absolutely do it. You move your record to 1-0. What is next for you?
Some more victories.
Scotty Swagger, he needs another fight. Give it up for your winner, Chavez Williams.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've had some exciting first two bouts so far. Moving right on along to bout number three. Welcome to the arena at this time, Kavin Price.
All right, getting ready for our third bout of the evening. Late afternoon, early evening. We got Kavin Price versus Jonterius Jones. Again, a debut fighter in Kavin Price, so really don't know much about him. I guess I'm really anxious to kind of see. We saw two different debut fighters in the previous fight, and they both look great.
Yeah, now he is from, Kavin Price is from that Slayton's Martial Arts up there in Dyer County, Tennessee.
He is another nephew of Fisk, who is fighting later on in the show.
Yeah, so he's a teammate of Melvin Tyson. If you remember Melvin Tyson, very physically gifted. I mean, a beast. Technique, still needs working on it.
Looks like we may have forgotten a mouthpiece. I don't know. This kind of stuff happens. Amateur MMA, David.
And that's how it is.
Amateur MMA. Dave, you fight, your adrenaline's going. Yep. Guess what? You forget the most obvious thing.
Mouthpiece.
I can't say it's not the first time it's ever happened.
No, and it won't be the last.
I could say it probably happens once every other show that we see. We see
I've
a fighter.
I've seen it all, too. Yep. mouthpiece. I've seen a guy get in the cage and, oops, I didn't put my cup in.
I want to go back, guys. We're waiting for that the Bailey Shelton Chevez Williams fight because you could tell both these guys really listen to their coaches. Zach Underwood absolutely made the adjustment that Chavez needed going into that third round.
Yeah, and you know, that's the thing. I think a lot of you young fighters or aspiring fighters, if you're watching this, that's the main thing you need to understand. When you get out here in this cage, when you're in the gym and you're training, listen to the experienced guys, listen to the coaches, all the little things. Even if you don't think it's the right thing to do or you have some idea of your own, do as they ask you to do, because they typically have your best interest at heart. They have an outside perspective and they have the experience. Both these guys impressed me with their listening skills, listen to their coaches and implement the game plan. In the second round, Shelton implemented his game plan, correct? From his coaches.
Push him straight back, throw that overhand.
Third round, Chavez Williams implemented his game plan from his coach, and it paid off for him. So, all in all, great job by these guys.
We just got word from our lovely ring girl that he had to go change his shorts. Pockets. He has pockets in his shorts.
You can't have pockets.
No.
The reason why, I'll tell you why, for those listening out there, if you have pockets on your shorts,
ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kavin Price.
So David Price now entering the ring, or Kevin Price now entering the ring, pocketless.
Yes, don't want pockets on shorts. Your feet can get caught up in the pockets, and that's no bueno.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena at this time, Jonterius Jones.
And now, now Kevin Price forgot his cup. So, good thing we found that out. Another great job by our referee. We're going to hang out here for a second, kind of see what's going on.
Oh, amateur MMA, how I love you so. Always something. But that happens every show. As
we're waiting for him to come back in with the proper protection, shall we say, Jonterius Jones, 1-0, Brawler's Den, 6'1", 185. Talked to him earlier. He's looking to kind of feel it out on the feet, but he's going to take it down. He says he's going to submit him. That's what he says he's going to do.
Man, he comes from a tough gym. Brawler's Den they always have tough guys, man. Some guy, I mean, they're so different, too, in Brawler's Den. It's not like they all fight the same way.
The one common denominator from Brawler's Den is they are going to be tough.
Yep.
I don't know what they do for training, whether they just throw, sandbags at each other's faces or something.
Who knows?
But they will go in there and they will fight till the end.
That's right. There's no quitting these guys from Brawler's Den. I've got to really give props to that team.
And they've actually really grown in ranks over the last 3 years. They came out of nowhere. They had a bunch of guys on a card nobody had ever heard of. Kind of, not winning very often, but always showed the grit, always showed the heart. Then guess what? They just started winning.
And the interesting thing about them is they don't all win or fight the same way. Some are big strikers. Some like to kick. Some like to wrestle. Some of these guys like to submit. They all have their own unique styles. But you're right. The one common factor is they're tough. Absolutely tough, and there's no quit.
They are tough. And you know what? This may be a first for me, though, David.
What's that?
Forgetting the cup?
No, this is not a first for me. I've seen it happen. I've seen a guy actually.
Actually, I lied. It is not a first for me.
No, it's not okay.
Can I tell you the story? You go first.
Please do.
Okay, I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I was seeing a fight, and he came in gym shorts. And he didn't have a cup. Then a teammate gave him a cup.
Oh, Lord.
But he was just wearing boxers underneath his gym shorts, and it would just
no
fall
jock
out.
Or anything.
No, just would fall out.
Oh, man. I've seen it where a referee in between the first and second round recognized the guy didn't have a cup on. He didn't recognize it before the fight, made him go back to the dressing room, get a cup on before they restart the bout.
Now, is this for Jonterius Jones sitting in the cage right now, waiting for his opponent, didn't have his mouthpiece, doesn't have his cup? Is he
confident?
Is he looking to make a? Is he looking to make a point now?
Yes, absolutely. Dude, you're going to make me wait like this? You're going to make me hang out like this? Yeah, I guarantee you he's going to look to come out here and take his head off. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Just as a matter of, hey, dude, I feel disrespected possibly, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is an amateur contest scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist with a boxing mentality and attitude MMA debut, standing at 5 feet 7 inches tall, representing Slayton Martial Arts out of Union City, Tennessee. Give it up for Kavin, the Bulldog Price! Ladies and gentlemen, now in the red corner, a striker with an amateur record of 1 win, undefeated at 6 feet 1 inch, representing the Brawlers Den. Give it up for Jonterius Jones!
Now Jonterius Jones,
Ladies and gentlemen, third man in charge of the action, Mr. John Romero. Let's get it on!
Jonterius Jones, a multi-sport star in high school. We can look at him, we can see that he's an athlete. We can see that he's actually pissed off right now.
Yeah, I would be.
Absolutely.
I would
Let's see what the boxer mentality Kavin Price has in store here.
Whoa!
Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Nice clinch.
Go straight double under, straight to the ground. Said he's going to try and feel him out on the feet and then take him down, pound him out. Let's see what
exactly
happens.
What he's doing.
Threw 1 strike on the actually a couple. Missed with the big head kick.
Yeah, right to the mouth.
Now he's only been training for 6 months, and let's see, heavy shots already. This one, belly down right away. Let's see if he's going to flatten him out.
Oh, that's it.
It's under the chin. This one is academic from here, and it's over. First round submission victory. Jonterius Jones. That looked academic from the start. Like, let's be honest here, David.
It was. It absolutely was.
You're coming out here, no shorts, no cup. Don't know what he told Scotty Swagger to get him in the cage tonight. May have been just a bucket list. I want to get in here. I want to fight. You know, listen, props, respect to anybody who makes this.
Absolutely.
Anybody who makes this walk.
Absolutely.
But you're not going to go against the Brawlers Den with that type of mentality and come out victorious. You're just not.
Hey, and let me tell you something, man. Yes, I respect for him for getting the cage. However, let me say this. This falls on the coaches, honestly. The coaches, you have a guy, debut fight, you have to make sure that he's got his equipment proper, he's got everything he needs before he goes out there so he doesn't embarrass himself. So, anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 39 seconds in the first round, we have winner by submission, rear naked choke. Give it up for the red corner, Jonterius Jones!
All right, I'm here with your winner, Jonterius Jones. Now, I've seen a lot of things in MMA. I've seen a fighter forget his mouthpiece. I have seen a fighter forget his cup. I've never seen a fighter forget his mouthpiece and his cup. Were you sitting here just stewing, getting angry? What was your mindset as you were waiting?
I don't really care. I can tell he was scared coming in here. Hey, at the end of the day, he came to fight. Light work, as always. I ain't never satisfied. I just can't wait to get back in here.
First off, respect to anybody who is going to make that walk. You came in here, you showed that you were the superior mixed martial artist. You have the strikes, you have the grappling. What is next for you?
Put in more work. Hopefully get back in the cage soon. I'm ready, so I mean.
6 months of training, 2 wins. Going for his third, he wants to get back in the cage soon. Give it up for your winner, Jonterius Jones.
That would be an accurate statement, right? I've seen one or the other. I've never seen both in the same fighter.
Yeah, yes.
Action? Action247.com is your Tennessee sportsbook for same-day pay. Action247.com. Local, legal. Tennessee's home for same-day pay. Action247. You got action.
He's not thinking clearly.
No, of course not.
All right, let's go up to Jamie and get ready for our 4th fight of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena, Mr. Miles Brown.
Miles the Phantom Brown. I know this guy.
Miles the Phantom Brown coming out of the Hit Lab MMA. Another team here in the Mid-South, really embracing the walkout.
Yeah, Miles Brown's been around the area for a long time. He's been actually fighting in the Memphis area for probably 10 years. He's trained at different places with different people.
And he's got Danny Barlow in his corner.
Oh, does he really? Okay.
Got Danny Barlow in his corner. Danny Barlow was supposed to be our co-main event, making his pro debut tonight. Unfortunately, his opponent dropped out literally an hour ago. Obviously, that's very frustrating for Danny Barlow.
I hate that because Danny Barlow is an exciting fighter, man. I love watching Danny Barlow fight. It sucks, but hopefully we'll see him next time in Attitude.
And maybe not a better athlete in MMA. I'm not talking about here in the Mid-South. I'm talking about in general.
Amazing.
But anyways, tonight's not about, right now it's not about Danny Barlow. It's about Miles Brown. And let's go back up to Jamie for our introduction of our next fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena at this time, Daniel Hankins.
Daniel Hankins, the squirrel. The squirrel, Daniel Hankins.
Now listen, anybody, we said there's a number of gyms where we know people are going to be trained up. Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu being one. Law School MMA being another. Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy, absolutely. You guys watching at home may understand the name of there. Coming off of this past Friday night, Big Tuna, Ben Parrish, fighting out of Tupelo BJJ, shocked the world when he knocked out Christian Edwards.
He did, well trained, and you said it exactly right. Daniel Hankins coming from Tupelo BJJ, training with Cody Floyd, who's just an amazing coach. You see also in his corner,
Big Tuna,
Ben Parrish. And let me tell you, you see the tattoo he's got on his stomach. That's the GEMA fight team. He's been around a long time, fighting in the Tupelo area. He was on the old UFM team. This guy's got a lot of experience, just like Miles does as well.
Now, talking to Cody Floyd, head coach, black belt, probably the best black belt in the area, saying that he may have had a losing record, but he's the best fighter he's got in the gym right now, and his head is on straight. Hasn't been before. He started really young, took some time off, just really wasn't ready. Had the skills, but mentally was not ready to fight. Tonight, Cody Floyd says he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is an amateur contest scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, 14 amateur bouts with 18 wins, a veteran of the cage, standing at 5 feet 7 inches tall, fighting out of the Memphis 10, representing the Hit Lab, MMA. Make some noise for Miles the Phantom Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing in the red corner a freestyle fighter with 1 win and 3 professional bouts, fighting out of Nettleton, Mississippi, representing Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy. Make some noise for Daniel, the Dirty Squirrel Hankins! Third man in charge of the action, Mr. John Romero. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on!
The Dirty Squirrel versus the Phantom.
18 and 14 versus a 1 and 2. Obviously, little experience disadvantage here, but not what Cody Floyd says. He says he's ready to go. Both fighters here look to take the center of the cage. Nobody's really taking a back step. Overhand, huge overhand, closes the distance right away. This is where we're going to see Cody Floyd right here. Up against the cage, clinch work. He's posturing up. He's throwing heavy strikes.
Yes, he is.
He's looking to bring him into a brawl, though. Hankins probably needs to calm down now. Let's see this jiu-jitsu.
Nice running double right into the fence here.
You can see Miles Brown knew that he needed to draw this into a brawl.
Absolutely.
And he tried.
Miles Brown did not want to be on the ground with Daniel Hankins coming from Tupelo BJJ, training with Cody Floyd. You know Hankins is going to be very, very ready for anything in grappling range, anything on the ground.
Daniel Hankins obviously just here staying, good controlled posture, not using any too much energy. Far side underhook. You know what? He's not going anywhere in this position. He's staying calm, cool, and collected. Look at him keeping those hits down. Before long, though, he is going to have to posture up, throw some strikes, or move straight to mount.
Or move him out, yep. And I saw Miles there talking to him from the bottom. I don't know what he was saying or what he could be saying, but he was having a conversation with him.
He's definitely talking to him right now. It's kind of funny. I wish we could hear. But as an old coach of mine says, Eric, he doesn't need your help to stay on top.
Yes.
Let go of his head.
Yes, exactly.
He's going to set him up for an arm bar. The minute this arm comes off his head, he's going to arm bar him.
Yep, he could.
Oh, now he's just throwing big leather. This one is close to being stopped. Ref taking a heavy look at it. He's covering up right now. Boom, heavy shot, heavy shot.
It's going to be stopped. It's going to be stopped.
He is not moving his head. He is not defending himself. This is academic from here. Ref giving him every opportunity. He knows that he has 20-something MMA fights, and he says, I'm going to give you the opportunity.
Give him a little bit of time, yeah. Well, hopefully Daniel Hankins doesn't punch himself out here, though. I mean, those are a lot of shots being thrown.
But he's tapping out the strikes right now. This is over. Fight is over. Daniel Hankins, first round, TKO victory, only 3 fights, losing record, going against an amateur veteran with 20-something fights, clearly outclassed him. We can see that Ben Big Tuna and Cody Floyd have these fighters prepared.
Absolutely, and Daniel Hankins coming back after, I believe he was 4 years off, having his first fight back, looked phenomenal. Congratulations to Tupelo BJJ and Daniel Hankins.
Obviously, we hope every fighter that enters this cage walks out under their own power. Looks like he may have taken some heavy shots. See what's going on right now. He looks like he's looking at a rib, like his rib is hurt.
Yeah.
Doctors are taking a look at him. Man, what a week for Tupelo BJJ.
What a week. Absolutely. Absolutely. Got a good team down there in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Hey, listen, if you got big tuna Ben Parrish coming off a shocking the world victory in your corner, you've got to be confident.
Well, now, Elvis was born in Tupelo, too, so that's a big advantage. You know, the king.
Hey, so you mean to tell me this is the home of Big Tuna?
Yep.
And Elvis?
And Elvis.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. Little Tupelo, Mississippi.
Tupelo, Mississippi. It looks like his rib is bothering him. He's trying to get up under his own power right now. Doctor's just saying, take your time, take your time. Never like to see an injury in this sport.
No.
Let's go to Jamie.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 2-minute 20-second mark of round number 1, we have a winner by tap out. The red corner, Daniel the Dirty Squaw Hankins.
I am here with your winner, and now 500, Daniel Hankins. How does having that 500 sound to you right about now?
Man, that sounds amazing. I said, man, that sounds amazing.
Now, I talked to your coach, Cody Floyd, earlier. He said you probably are the toughest, most technical fighter in the gym, and now you have your head right to step in this cage. What is next for you?
November 6th, Tupelo, Mississippi at SFC. If y'all want to come get some more of the Dirty Squirrel.
Dirty Squirrel looking to go north of 500 in this next fight. Very impressive. Give it up for your winner, Daniel Hankins. Now, I am here with a man who needs no introduction. Straight off of Shocking the World this past Friday night in Bellator, the 8th ranked fighter in the world. Nobody gave Ben Parrish a shot. 38 seconds, starts him. Tell us about it, Big Tuna.
Y'all remember what Nate Diaz said that time? I'm not surprised.
He's not surprised. So, everybody wants to know, has Bellator contacted you? What is next for Big Tuna?
They haven't contacted me. They're talking to the management, and I hope we get the deal done because I'm ready to come back. I want to come back right now. I feel like fighting
today. I wish they would come tomorrow so we could just go ahead and get it on.
The man who shocked the world. Give it up for Big Tuna, Ben Parrish.
Had to talk to Ben Tuna. Big Tuna, Ben Parrish. Had to.
He's awesome, man.
And I'm telling you, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, go back Friday night, Bellator MMA. Nobody gave this guy a shot.
Nobody.
Starched the John Jones prodigy of Bellator MMA in 38 seconds.
We'll talk about Ben Parrish in just a second, but one thing I do want to say, man, is keep your eye on Ben Parrish. He shocked the world, and nobody's surprised now. I think he can make a big run in Bellator.
He shocked the world, but not people who knew him. Let's go to Jamie for the next fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our 5th bout of the evening. Welcome to the arena, Mr. Jamie Fisk!
Making his way to the cage, Jamie Fisk. Now, Jamie Fisk, 2 nephews on the card tonight. First, Tyson came out, looked very impressive. Came out a short end of the stick. Now, Jamie Fisk, I've seen him fight. He is not scared to take a hard challenge. He does have an 0-2 record, but you know what? I gotta give this guy credit. He steps up and takes last-second fights, and he is not scared to fight.
Well, and he's taken on a very tough opponent out of the American Top Team in Georgia. Jamie Fisk, who we're about to see, he is from that gym in Dyersburg.
Dyers County,
Tennessee. Same thing as Dyersburg, I do believe. Yeah, Dyer County.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena at this time, Mr. Elijah Morin.
ATT, American Top Team, Team Lima, looking to make it 2-0 on the night. Elijah Morin coming in at 1-1 and 1 draw. So 1-1-1. Very rare you see kind of record like that.
Yeah.
His last fight, he's coming off of a head kick KO. He's only 21 years of age. Freestyle fighter. I talked to him earlier. He says he's comfortable anywhere. Blue belt in BJJ. 21 years old, blue belt. Very respectable belt. He's kind of really looking to close the distance. Push the pressure, chop him down. That's what he told me. He wants to show off his leg kicks.
Wow. Okay. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see a fighter come out and throw some heavy leg kicks and use the leg kicks in the fight as a strategy. I'd love to see it.
Douglas Lima, his coach, has these leg kicks. I'm really looking forward to Elijah Morin, seeing how much he uses these leg kicks, going against the always tough Jamie Fisk.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is an amateur bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist with 2 amateur bouts standing at 6 feet 3 inches tall, fighting out of Dyer, Tennessee, representing Slayton Martial Arts. Make some noise for Jamie the Onyx Fisk! Ladies and gentlemen, on to the red corner, we have a freestyle fighter making his Attitude MMA debut. Standing 6 feet even, fighting out of Loganville, Georgia, representing American Top Team. Raise the roof for Elijah Morin! Our third man in charge of the action, Mr. John Romero. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on!
Okay, Jamie Fisk, 6'3". That's a tall welterweight.
Very tall welterweight, and you know
Long
we're looking at Elijah Morin, really prototypical welterweight.
Yep.
You can tell he's got thick legs.
Yep.
All right, let's see if he's going to utilize these leg kicks like he says he was. He wants to get inside, use the leg kicks. A lot of pressure. He's bringing the pressure. You know what Elijah said? You know what? I don't like this pressure. I'm going to take it to where I'm better. Can't hold on to that headlock. It's going to put him right in a bad position. He is not letting go. He's going to get cross-faced. These long arms make these positions kind of really risky, though.
Well, because they can put and he's got thin arms too, so he can get that blade of the forearm underneath the neck. Right, he's out now.
As the coach once said, Eric, he doesn't need your help to keep him on top of you. Let go of him.
Exactly right. Yeah, because you're just locking yourself into your opponent. You can't move yourself.
Go straight to mount. Looks like he's going to rain down some shots right here. Mounted guillotine. Let's see if he knows how to finish this one. I think he'd rather just throw some bombs.
Yes. Oh, and now he's trying to pin the arm. He wants to go for some serious ground and pound here.
You know, Elijah Morin seemed really cool, calm, and composed. Even when he was getting barraged with punches on the feet, blocked, you know, kept the guard high.
Yep.
Going straight for an arm bar.
Belly down arm bar.
He's not defending this properly. Boom. This arm bar is about to be finished. No. Very resilient here.
Yep.
He needs to kind of take that up higher towards the wrist instead of the elbow.
He's making some mistakes on the finishing of that arm bar.
Douglas Lima is needing to be working with him on Monday, but this is a very tight.
There he goes. There he goes.
There we go. And the finish. The minute he adjusted from the elbow down to the wrist, he got more leverage on it.
Yes.
And now it looks like Jamie Fisk's elbow is hurt. But that was a very tight arm bar.
It was. It was.
He does know his jiu-jitsu. He said he was a striker.
Yep.
He came out, may have had a little problem with the length of Jamie Fisk.
A little bit.
He says, you know what?
But he recognized the arm bar right away, went for the finish right away. Had a little bit of trouble getting the finish, got rolled over, almost had the arm bar escaped.
But if you notice when he got rolled over, he does what you're exactly supposed to do with an arm bar. He straightened that top leg.
Yep. Kicked it back over.
Kicked him right back over.
Yep.
Kept the pressure heavy on him. Finally made the small adjustment that he needed. Elbow to wrist. Got a little more torque and tension. Finished the arm bar. Beautiful.
Yeah. Very impressive. Great. You know, the teams look great. That American top team in Georgia so far has looked really, really good. Very complete guys. Congratulations to Elijah Morin.
All righty. ATT Team Lima goes 2-0 on the night. Let's go to Jamie for the announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 1:56 mark of the first round, we have a winner by submission, arm bar. Give it up for the blue corner! The red corner, Elijah Morin!
I'm here with your winner, Elijah Morin. Now, we spoke in the back. You told me that you were really looking to show off those Douglas Lima-esque leg kicks. Didn't see much. Were you surprised at the length of your opponent?
I was surprised that instead of using his length, he crunched himself in and left no distance between me and him so he could use his length.
So obviously, yeah, you recognize that right away. We saw, you took that double exactly how you needed to take it. He held on to the head a little bit too long. You came out. Now, that armbar finish was pretty impressive. You recognized you didn't have the torque, the tension, made a slight adjustment, finished it. Were you looking to finish this on the ground today?
No, actually, in the bag, we were talking about finishing on the feet. We were looking for a liver shot or to the body. But this is what he gave me, so that's what I took.
Now, obviously, you got a lot of torque in that armbar. Looks like your ground game is very good to complement your striking. What is next for you?
Another W soon. Whoever, whenever, I'm ready.
ATT Team Lima 2-0 tonight. Give it up for your winner, Elijah Morin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on a 15-minute intermission. Great time to swing by JT's Munchies, grab some food in the back. We've got the beer cart set up right next to them. We've got 24/7 Action Sports with their booth set up as well. Go by, make a free bet on them today. Sign up for the app. It's a Tennessee sports book brought to you by Tennesseans for Tennesseans. Action 24/7 Sports.
Action Online sports gambling is legal in Tennessee. Action247.com. Local, legal. A sportsbook by Tennesseans, for Tennesseans. Action.
Now, you got to hear me and David, the legend David Ferguson, flap our gums a lot, but I'm actually really interested in this fight. We have Chase Mann making his debut. Once you see this guy come out, he is built like a brick house. Interesting note about him. He's fighting out of Arkansas, LC Gym out of Arkansas. He's 5'9", 175, so it's on the shorter end of the spectrum. But this guy was a competitive power lifter. I'm about to read some stats for you.
Let's hear it.
He was a record-setting power lifter, I'll have you know, in Arkansas. 450-pound bench press. All right, you ready for this?
I don't know. What's the weight?
Well, he's fighting at 175 right now.
Okay.
Right? 450-pound bench press. 700-pound squat. All right? You ready for this one? 670-pound deadlift.
Some big numbers.
That is some steel you are moving around.
So, Eric, what you're trying to tell me is he's strong?
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is that he's very strong, and his coach says he's got very heavy hands. It's going to be interesting to see if he can, bridge the gap. Ronnie Roberson is very, very long. Whether he can close that distance. So I'm anxious to really see that, but his coach said he's a finisher on the ground. He's making his debut, but in the gym, he's a finisher on the ground, and probably that strength. And if he has a little bit of technique to go along with that strength, that's a deadly combination.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I mean, let's be honest, man. With all things being equal, technique-wise, there's two things that play a factor. If technique is equal, it's your cardio, your fitness level, and your strength. So strength absolutely plays a huge role in this sport. Technique and ability come first. Technique comes first.
And you can see him making his way to the cage right now. You can look at that neck, or shall we say lack of.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hard neck to rear naked choke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this guy. He is built wearing the
American
flag, wearing tie trunks, as we said. Record setter, power lifter out of Arkansas, fighting at an LC Gym, 5'9", weighing in at 175 on this catch weight fight. It's not a welterweight fight, it's a catch weight fight.
Let's see how athletic he is. A lot of power lifters.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena, Ronnie Roberson!
Now, Ronnie Roberson, very interesting fellow here. He's coming in at 1 win, 2 losses. If somebody were to say, describe Ronnie Roberson, I'd say potential. Huge potential, right?
He's getting better every fight.
He's getting better every fight. When he got taken to the ground in his first couple fights, he didn't have much there. He's put in a lot of work, finished his last fight on the ground. Okay? So he's 1-2, fighting out of Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu, fighting out of your school. Now, he was a guy who came in, put in some hours, didn't put in some hours. He's been a lot more dedicated as of late.
He has. Those 2 losses, the first of his career, really lit a fire under him. His coaches had some talks with him about being more dedicated and disciplined, especially to the grappling game. That's where a big deficiency he had was on the ground, and he's heeded. He's heeded their, I guess their admonishment, their advice, and he has actually put a lot of work in. And it paid off his last fight. He won his last fight, and he's looking to win this one as well.
Zach Underwood and Keith Dowell in his corner tonight. Zach Underwood, assistant coach. Andy Urich could not make it tonight. Had things he had to deal with at home. But Keith Dowell in his corner. And Keith Dowell is the #1 ranked amateur 185-pound in the South, in the East, in the Midwest, and in the West, in the country. So anyways, Ronnie Roberson in the cage now, looking to see what improvements he has made. I'm very excited for this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter making his Attitude MMA debut, standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall, representing the LC out of Paragould, Arkansas. Make some noise for Chase Mann! Ladies and gentlemen, now on to the red corner, a freestyle fighter with 1 win and 2 amateur bouts, standing at 6 feet 1 inches tall, representing Memphis Jiu-Jitsu Academy, fighting out of the Memphis 10, make some noise for Ronnie, the silencer Roberson. Our third man in charge of the action, Mr. John Romero. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on!
Ronnie Roberson looking to stay long, looking to use his strikes. Chase Mann looking to close the distance. Both guys look extremely explosive. I know Ronnie is anxious to see Chase. Huge pedigree behind him. Let's see what happens here.
They both look in great shape.
There we go. Go straight to the grappling. Let's see this strength. You can tell he's strong right away.
Ronnie Roberson doing a good job.
Understood the underhook right away.
Yep. Keeping his head up.
You know,
looking for that single.
We got to make sure he doesn't blow himself out here. Taking some heavy shots. It's close heavy shots.
Better watch that hang on the fence there.
That's 2 fence grabs. Referee warned him, but didn't separate him there.
Good knee by Ronnie. Yeah, Ronnie's actually telling the referee right now, I believe, hey, he's been holding the fence over here, man. Twice.
Nice inside trip by Chase Mann. He set that up pretty nicely. Closed his hips closer to him, got that inside trip. Now let's see what kind of guard Ronnie. Let's see this grappling that it sees. See if he has been training this grappling really hard. Passes straight to side control. Ronnie does have that underhook, though. See if he can get up with it. He's looking to.
Yeah, Chase Mann, as strong as he is, if he gets a hold of your head, he's got good technique on a guillotine. Yeah, all right. So Ronnie does a good job, switches.
Carrying all that muscle, though, he's got, this looks tight. This looks tight. You can tell Ronnie is in trouble right here.
Yes, he is.
It's in a very not a advantageous position. Ronnie should look to stand up here. Now he's in a lot of trouble. Got that rear naked choke. This is academic.
Wow.
Zach Underwood very upset right there. Chase Mann came in, said he was going to finish it in the first round grappling, and he did.
I think he was just so strong. He was at a weird angle there, and he was able to pull off that rear naked choke. Well, he was able to pull it off against the fence.
It was almost a bulldog choke.
Yeah, exactly, at a very odd angle.
So he bulldog choke, turned that into a rear naked.
Yeah.
And you saw that power. You saw that strength power.
Hey, and nonetheless, man, though, Ronnie looked good here. He looked good here leading up to that very last fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 1 minute 34 mark of the first round, we have winner by rear naked choke, the blue corner, Chase Mann! One and oh, Chase Mann. Well, it definitely looks like Arkansas likes to travel. Now, we spoke earlier. You said, listen, I'm comfortable anywhere. I'm comfortable striking, but I am going to finish this in the first round on the ground. Obviously, you executed that game plan flawlessly.
Yeah, man. Hey, I was ready to strike a little more. Sorry, I'm overwhelmed. But yeah, things couldn't have gone better. He gave me his bag. I thought he would fight the choke a little more. I'll take it, man. First round win. I said it was coming. So.
Well, in that first grappling exchange, it looked like you weren't intimidated of his power. Ronnie has tremendous power on the feet. Looks like you weren't really intimidated of the power. Close that distance right away. Now working, what were you looking at trying to get inside, bringing it to the mat?
I'll be honest with you. I thought he was going to come out southpaw. So when he came out orthodox, that shocked me for a second. I knew he just backed right into the corner. I put a strike or two in front of it. It was really easy to clinch up. Hey, like you said, that dude is really strong, man. I was surprised when I felt him get that single leg. Got nervous for a second, and but just kind of stuff took over and everything went according to plan. So,
decorated power lifter, now looking to become a decorated mixed martial artist. What is next for you?
Hey, man, this has been my dream for my whole life, man. I've got the best family, best friends, everybody here supporting me. Just keep an eye out, baby. It's my time. I'm coming.
Scotty, he says it's Chase Mann time. Give this man another fight. Give it up to your winner, 1-0, Chase Mann.
Hey guys, sit on the ring. Let's do some photos real quick. Go get this, help it out.
So very impressive debut by Chase Mann. I mean, you can look at this guy and tell he's strong.
Yeah, very strong, very strong. You know, I'd love to see a rematch of this fight. I think it was a good matchup. Ronnie made a little mistake, giving his back up right against the fence there. Well, I would say it's exposing too much back. And when you got a strong guy behind you like that, he just needed a little bit of that choke around the neck. Not a perfect angle, but enough to be able to sink it in.
Let's keep this night moving. Let's go back up to Jamie Grant for our next fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, moving right on along. Here we go. Bell number 7, introducing to the arena, Mr. Austin Atkins.
Austin Atkins making his way down to the cage here momentarily. Fighting out a Fusion Fight Team. We've heard that.
Dyer County.
We've heard that before. Dyer County.
Yep. No, I'm sorry. That's Slayton. My bad. Fusion from Missouri.
From Missouri,
yeah,
right? So we're going to see multiple of these guys tonight. Obviously, in the co-main event, like we talked about, we had Julius Walker, teammate, and
all right. These are the flyweights too. These are the flyweights.
Time for some fast moves.
Yes, I love watching the flyweights and the bantamweights, man. They always move fast, always exciting, always a lot of action for sure.
So first fight of the night for Fusion didn't go their way. Looking to right the ship right now. We got, as we say, flyweights. What do we expect out of these smaller guys?
Speed, a lot of transitions typically, fast strikes, a lot of action against the fence if they're clinched up against the cage. A lot of jockeying for position, knees. Usually the flyweights stay very active, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena, Mr. Tyler Forsythe.
About to make his way down to the ring, or the cage, shall I say. Tyler Forsythe, 1-1 out of the Brawler's Den, fighting out of Byhalia, Mississippi. Now, we said it before, and we will say it again. Brawler's Den. Tough guys.
Extremely tough. You know, and you never can really peg what they're going to do. I mean, oftentimes fighters come from a particular school. You go, well, their jiu-jitsu is going to be good. Or you know what? They do a lot of wrestling. Or these guys throw heavy hands at this gym. The Brawler's Den, man, such a variety of skills in that gym. You never know where somebody's strength's going to lie. But
we know they're going to be strong.
We know we know they're going to be strong. We also know that they are absolutely positively going to be fast at this weight class. This fight is going to be, I mean, you guys have never seen flyweights fight. Hang on. Don't take your eyes off the screen. Anything can happen anytime.
And he's coming out with Kung Fu fighting.
I love it.
This shows confidence.
It's great.
It shows confidence.
I like it.
So he's coming off his last victory. It was out of the second round armbar. He's looking to keep it standing. He wants to push the pace. I talked to him earlier. If he goes to the ground, I love this guy. Right off the bat, I love him all the way. He says he's looking to keep it standing, push the pace, but if it goes to the ground, he's confident in his third stripe white belt. He said that with a smile on his face.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We are getting ready. Austin Atkins, Tyler Forsythe. Let's go to Jamie Grant with the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to our next fight of the night. An amateur contest out of the 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter making his Attitude MMA debut, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, representing the Fusion Fight Team out of Springfield, Missouri. Make some noise for Austin Atkins! Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the red corner, a backyard brawler with 1 win and 2 amateur bouts, standing at 5 feet 8 inches tall, fighting out of Byhalia, Mississippi, representing the Brawler's Den. Make some noise for Tyler Forsythe!
Brawler's Den looking to go 2-0
Third man in
tonight.
charge of the action, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Romero. Let's get it on!
Brawler's Den looking to go 2-0 on the night. Fusion Fight Team looking to go 1-1. Tyler Forsythe, Austin Atkins. Let's get this fight started. Round number 1, and we're off and running. Forsythe said he was comfortable in his striking and his 1-stripe white belt, but he wants to keep this on the feet.
Was it 1 stripe or 3 stripes white belt?
I'm sorry, 3-stripe white belt.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I love the sense of humor, you know. Good clinch work here against the fence, both jockeying for position. Nice single leg lift.
Let's see this 3 stripes. Let's see it here. He obviously goes straight
Right
to mount.
Yeah.
Austin Hankins.
Yeah.
Needs to move,
Good hip escape.
There we go, hip escape. Got his half guard back.
Yep.
And what did our coach always say?
Don't squeeze the guy to you. Don't hold him close.
There you go. Look, he's just looking to posture up. Tyler's looking to posture up, throw down some bombs. Did give up an underhook.
Look at that, the quarter Nelson. Oh, he's stepping right over. Good positioning.
But this underhook allowed
job.
him to get up.
Sure did. And he just stuck with it.
Both of them clinching and striking. Deep breath, letting that adrenaline dump kick out.
Oi!
He comes in, switch stance, and eats a punch for his troubles.
A switch kick to the body. Very nice.
Every strike I've seen Tyler throw, he does a little switch right away if he's trying to close the distance. Let's see if Atkins can time that moving forward. He did time it right away. Ooh!
Wow.
Huge head kick. Only caught it on the foot, so not necessarily on the shin.
Yeah, got the toes on that one.
Definitely,
sounded good.
Definitely has Atkins looking for it now, though. Head straight up and down. Atkins just took a huge shot, wobbled him.
Yeah, but Atkins hanging in there tough, man.
Man, these Fusion guys are tough.
They
First
are.
fight of the night, this guy's face took a beating, and he just didn't stop. Very good knee. Both ways.
Yeah, that's digging in low on the gut, too. He didn't like that. Yeah.
These are some huge shots right here. Referee
Good
right
job
on
by
top of the
Forsythe.
action.
Right to mount position.
Referee right on top of the action. He's
Heavy
bucking him up.
punches.
Multiple. Ref's giving him the warning right now.
He's turned his
down.
back.
Rear naked choke in. Let's see if he can finish
Yeah,
it
that's
here.
tight. That's tight.
That is does he have? He doesn't have the hand right behind the head. Let's see if he repossesses it. Tap out. He has got it. Tyler Forsythe improves his record 2-0. 3-stripe white belt.
3-stripe white belt.
Ground. I love it.
That's what a 3-stripe white belt can do, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Go get into jiu-jitsu and get your 3rd stripe.
He says,
Just like
I
Tyler
am going to
Forsythe.
keep this on the feet, but if we go to the ground, I am confident in my 3rd stripe of my white belt, and he showed it.
Hey, but let me tell you, you know what set that up, that went up? Those knees against the fence. He was driving some heavy knees in, lower gut, right on Austin Atkins' lower gut, like 3 strong ones in a row. It took everything out of Austin Atkins right there. That's what set it up.
Prior to that, hit him 2 huge overhand right hands.
Yeah, and a little kick to the head, almost connected with the ankle or shin. Caught it with the toes. Lucky for Austin Atkins, but great win for Tyler Forsythe.
Let's go up to Jamie Grant for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 1, we have a winner by submission, rear naked choke, the red corner, Tyler Forsythe! 2-0 for the Brawlers Den tonight. I'm here with your winner, Tyler Forsythe. Now, we spoke earlier. I was saying this on commentary. I said, I gotta love this guy. You said, I'm looking to keep it standing, but if it goes to the ground, I'm confident in my 3 stripes on my white belt.
Hey, Boobop might be right around the corner with that rear naked choke, but I want to go to the setup. You were confident on your feet. You looked like you were timing him, hit him with the huge overhand right, stumbled him, set him up with 3 very hard knees that kind of doubled him over, shook him down, took his back. What was exactly your game plan tonight?
Man, the game plan was really to believe in myself, but I just got a couple things to say. I wasn't an overhand. Nathan Mitchell helped me set that up. It's a fake teep into a Superman punch. Killer. Another thing, man, this is September. It's Suicide Awareness Month. A couple years ago, my buddy committed suicide. If we could take a moment of silence for anybody here that's been a victim of that, and somebody they lost to him. If we could just take 5 seconds of silence, that'd make my night.
All right, give it up for your winner. Now 2-1, Tyler Forsythe.
Hey, D, I know you back there, brother. I'll see you in November.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's definitely been entertaining so far this evening. If you're having fun, make a little bit of noise. Memphis, Tennessee, I know you can do better than that. I said make some noise.
Some action. Online sports gambling is legal in Tennessee. Action247.com. Local, legal. A sportsbook by Tennesseans, for Tennesseans. Action 24/7. You got action.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on to bout number 8. Welcome to the arena, Mr. Dontail Henson!
Coming to the cage now is Dontail Henson. Don't let the record fool you. Only 3 victories with 7 defeats, but I've seen this guy. He is a brawler, very heavy-handed. Dontail Henson.
Okay.
And he's not scared to fight. This is one of those guys that is going to come in here. He's going to get in your face. He's going to throw huge shots. He's one of those kill or be killed type fighters. Makes for a very exciting fight.
I love those kind of guys, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena at this time, Lige Mitchell.
Now, no easy task in front of Dontail Henson. He's got Lige Mitchell. Lige Mitchell coming out of Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu. We obviously talked at length about Ben Parrish. We talked at length about his coach, Cody Floyd. Already 1 victory on the night. Great jiu-jitsu, great striking out of this gym. So, Ling Mitchell coming to the cage now. Talking to Cody Floyd earlier, he's fine standing up, but he says he can just outclass anybody on the ground. He is a legit purple belt. For a young guy as young as he is, to be a legit purple belt. And for Cody Floyd to say that this guy is a legit purple belt,
that means something.
That means this guy's bad.
Yeah.
He's bad on the ground.
And I've seen Lige Mitchell fight both of his fights in Tupelo. Those were both of his fights on the SFC card. This kid is good. He is good. He's tough, he's focused, and he's skilled.
Let's go up to Jamie Grant with our introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist with 3 wins and 10 pro bouts, standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall, representing Melvin Martial Arts out of Melvin, Arkansas. Raise the roof for Dontail Henson! Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist, undefeated in 2 amateur bouts, standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, fighting out of Tupelo, Mississippi, representing Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy. Make some noise for Prince Lige Mitchell! Ladies and gentlemen, third man in charge of the action, Mr. John Romero. Let's get it on!
Lige Mitchell 2-0, looking to remain undefeated, coming out of Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy. Referee about to start the fight, and we go. Very high and tight guard for Lige Mitchell here.
Yep.
You can see Dontail a little more straight up and down, just looking to uncork.
Yeah, both
Basically,
southpaws.
just looks like he's just ready to uncork. Both of these guys impressive physiques on him as well.
Yep. Could Lige be any more cut? Is this a bodybuilding competition or a fight?
Yeah, he's a pretty big 155er.
Yeah,
as well.
he's lean at 55 for
I mean,
sure.
he's probably walking around 180.
Yeah.
At this, with how cut up he is right
Yep.
now. He definitely takes the center of the cage. Southpaw throwing that jab out there. Told you, Henson is not scared to get in the fire. He is not scared to throw bombs, just like so. Lige says, I'll take that. Give you one for your troubles. Now, it looks like Lige is really just feeling him out, looking to get his timing down.
He is. He's not trying to open up too much or pounce on too much.
Really looking to counter as well.
Yes. 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 Look for that opening.
See, Henson has some very heavy hands. I heard it right here.
Yeah, but Lige is kind of rolling those punches, though. He did a good head movement.
And he just walked right through it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that head movement causes a lot of times to just kind of be glancing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's when you're a still target is when it has the most impact. But if you're constantly moving your head, you're moving off target, you can usually survive a barrage, you know?
Absolutely. Now looking to close the distance, sticking to the game plan, fill him out on the feet, take him down, pound him out. That's what his coach said earlier. Sticking exactly to the game plan. Lige has double on the hook.
nice double. Nice waist lock, right? Just stepped onto the ground. Now he's on his back. We're going to see what a purple belt can do now in the back. And this is, he's getting that rear naked choke locked up.
The choke.
No, he's not.
Fighting the choke.
That's
this
it.
Is over. This is a have and have nots on the ground.
Yes.
Clearly, it's a have and have nots.
Absolutely. I would agree. 100%.
Dontail Henson put up a good fight on the feet, threw a lot of heavy strikes.
He needs to be standing to stay competitive, though.
Once it went to the ground, it was no match. He's obviously a legit purple. Didn't really get to show a lot of jiu-jitsu. Dontail Henson gave him his back right away.
Yep.
He says, you're going to give me your neck, I'm going to take your neck.
Yep.
Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy, 2-0 on the night.
They're phenomenal, man. Got a great squad over there, great team. Good training. They work hard. You know, the coaches have good pedigrees, so yeah, 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 2-minute 13 mark of round number 1, we have the winner by rear naked choke. Give it up for the red corner, Prince Lige Mitchell! Now, remaining undefeated, 3-0, Lige Mitchell. How you feel, Lige?
Man, I feel great about that. I've been wanting to show off some of my ground game, and so I just listened to my coaches and threw the choke in.
Talking to Cody Floyd earlier today, he kind of called it. He said, you're going to feel it out on your feet. You're not scared anywhere. Good strikes, but you are going to take them down, and you're going to finish it on the ground. He says you are a legit purple belt, and that nobody was going to match you on the ground. Is that where you wanted to get it eventually?
I just kind of wanted to feel it out, and whatever happens, happened. To be honest with you, I'll be fine if I would have knocked him out too, so it was just whatever.
Well, of course you would have been fine knocking him out, as anyone would be. But now, 3-0, coming out of an awesome camp, what is next for you? Are we looking to take that next step up in competition?
We got another fight lined up and next month, and then I'm going to talk to my coaches and my managers and see what happens from there.
3-0, remaining undefeated, Lige Mitchell.
I just want to give a special shout out to someone in the crowd today. It's one of my good friends' daughter, Mia. It's her birthday today, so y'all wish Mia a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mia. Give it up for your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena at this time, Mr. Keion Lucas.
And we'll just keep rocking and rolling after our long delay. A couple quick finishes here in Attitude MMA. First introduced is Keion Lucas. Keion Lucas fighting out of law school MMA. He fought out of the hit lab for a really long time, made a transition to law school MMA, and honestly, I don't think he's lost since.
Well, I mean, that just goes to show the quality of the training. You know, you get with a quality gym and quality coaching, it makes a big difference. It's like any other sport, man. I mean, you know, you have to be shown the way, and you have to be pushed and motivated. And so hopefully that's where Keion Lucas is now.
Keion Lucas, very impressive so far in his amateur career. Maybe just a win or two away from going pro.
Yeah, so he's had 10 fights. This is his 11th fight.
But I think this is now his 4th fight under law school. So he's won 3 in a row.
Okay.
Going for a fourth victory under law school MMA. And obviously, you got Brian Hall in your corner. You're training with Omari Bode. You're training with, just the hitters that law school has. Your game's going to be elevated. And no disrespect to his old school. He actually has his old coach in his corner as well from Hit Lab. But when you're training with just different beasts, you're just going to elevate.
That's true. Well, and experience makes a big difference. The more experienced your teammates are, the more experienced your coaches are. Having a good facility also with the proper training equipment, stuff like all that combined, you know, with your own personal attributes, work ethic.
So as Coach Brian Hall just walked by, just let us know that this is actually his only 2nd fight with law school MMA. But actually, I do remember his last fight. It was very, very impressive. So we're anxious to see what he can do.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena at this time, John Beckett.
Next, making his way down to the cage, John Beckett, again, another fusion fight team from Missouri. Walking that strap to the cage. This is a Attitude MMA title fight. He's coming in at 5-2, so obviously this is a huge, huge step up in competition for Keion Lucas.
And this is for the flyweight title. We saw flyweights a couple of fights ago.
They move fast.
They move fast.
I'm anxious to kind of see what the improvements that Keion Lucas. He's always been good on the ground, but obviously with being here with Brian, we know that his striking has to improve.
Yep.
Has improved. Now John Beckett, he's our reigning Attitude MMA champion. Very well-rounded fighter. So it's interesting to see if Lucas can take it to the ground, impose his will. That's where I believe he eventually wants to take it.
To the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are ready for the next bout for the Attitude MMA Amateur Flyweight Championship. This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist with 6 wins and 10 amateur bouts, standing 5 feet 3 inches tall, fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, representing the police brutality of law school MMA. Give it up, make some noise for Keion, the Alpha Lucas. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing in the blue corner, a mixed martial artist with 5 wins and 7 amateur bouts, standing at 5 feet 7 inches tall, fighting out of Springfield, Missouri, representing Fusion Fight Team, the current flyweight Attitude champion. Give it up for the Tank, John Beckett. Ladies and gentlemen, our third man in charge of the action, Mr. John Romero.
right, gentlemen, we've already been over the instructions back in the dressing room. Remember, protect at all times, obey my commands at all times. If you want those gloves, go and do so now. At the sound of the bell, come out fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on!
Title fight on the line. We got the Tank, John Bennett versus Keion Lucas.
The Tank.
The Tank. I love nicknames.
I do too. I do too, man.
The Tank takes the center of the cage right away. Low lap calf kick. That's been an interesting new development kind of in MMA.
Well, Keion Lucas catches that kick with a straight right. And behind it, that was nice. That was very nice.
Oh, and it looked like Keion wanted nothing to do with his jiu-jitsu right there.
Yeah, Keion's hands looking pretty good. Nice counters. And throws a kick behind that.
You can see Brian Hall working in and out. That is complete Brian Hall for you right there.
Oh, little tee to the face.
Keion Lucas really looking to explode in. He's caught that. That's the third time he's caught that kick. Every time
nice inside leg kick.
Beckett throws a strike, Keion is throwing a punch right behind it. Whether that be a punch or a kick, there's a strike coming right behind it.
Yeah, I like seeing leg kicks employed. I love when those are utilized. Both guys are doing a good job with the leg kicks.
Definitely, he's going to that calf, a la Dustin Poirier versus.
Yeah.
That's the fourth time that kick has been caught. Every time he goes to the thigh, it gets caught. And, barrage of punches coming in, but all those seem to tag him pretty good.
Nice knee.
Now let's see. Lucas didn't want to go to the ground with him, so I wonder if he's just going to kind of try and create space to get out of here. Beckett turns him around very easily.
Yeah, Beckett looking to pick up that single leg against the fence there.
Going for that high crotch, but Lucas has that nice underhook, and he gets him down with it.
Yeah, he had good head position on that single too, though. That really helped him drive him down.
Lucas in the butterfly guard trying to get up. Beckett passes right away, trying to go straight to the mount. And he passes right to the other side, solidifying the knee on belly. Very rarely used.
Smooth transitions, very smooth.
You can tell this guy is a wizard on the ground.
Yeah, smooth transitions.
Throwing one hook in.
Yeah, no wonder he wants to be on the ground. Oh, very nice sit back into the back take. Yeah. But Keion doing a good job fighting that choke off.
Keion Lucas isn't a joke on the
ground. No, not at all.
Very great skills.
Yeah. It's almost like it looked like he was looking at. Oh, nice turn.
I wonder if
nice turn. Good
I wonder
timing.
if he's going to look to stand up right here, trying to set up a triangle. You see him moving that guard up a little bit higher.
Yeah, I bet you Keion's going to try to clear this guard and step back. Yeah, that's what he needs to do.
Straight back in on a high single.
Good job. Good job fighting that single. Good job. Man, what a great round.
And a round number one. That's a very hard round to score.
Yes, it is.
David, I'm going to put you in the hot seat. How do you score that round? I got Keion Lucas dictated a little bit more. Hit him with the heavier shots. Caught 3 kicks. Took him down twice. Let him back up twice. Obviously when the fight got to the ground, Beckett was clearly better on the ground. Passed twice right away. Almost took his back, took his neck, but I mean, if you're going to judge in totality, Keion Lucas, I thought, took that first round.
I would agree with you. I'm going to agree with your assessment of that first round. I do believe that, in my opinion anyway, I think that John Beckett could have won that first round if he could have kept Keion Lucas on his back up to the end of the round. But Keion Lucas did a great job of reversing that position, ended up on top. In my opinion, that kind of put the icing on the cake on the round for me. Up to that point, I had it pretty much even.
Yeah, and you know what, Beckett, maybe next time he's going to stay in that side control, looking to do a little damage. So he's taking that back, but I mean, that back take was so
it was right there. That was smooth, too. I'm surprised, actually, that he lost that back position so easily.
Well, he faked one side, jumped to the other on that pass.
That was great.
Beautiful.
That was great.
Look, throwing those low kick, and Lucas jumps in every time that strike is thrown.
Boy, spinning back kick. Keep them hands up.
Straight down. And he passes right away.
Yep.
Not scared of that guillotine. Passes right away. Textbook. Now let's see this is the position he got to before. Goes
Blocking the
north-south.
hips.
He's in a north-south position right now. I don't know if the choking. He's going for a north-south choke.
Yeah. He's going for the north-south choke. Oh,
now he's
steps
going
right
straight
over with
to
it.
mount a guillotine. Nope, he let it go.
Yep. Oh, Keion Lucas just kind of muscling up there a little bit.
Heavy hips by Beckett. Every time he got off balance, he threw that hip down. This is probably a really good position for him. It's very hard to get up from a bottom side half guard.
It is.
So Beckett, this is exactly probably where he wants to stay. Might want to dig that far side underhook, just to have a little bit better control. Go straight to mount with it.
Yeah, he's going to have to keep a good wide base, keep his hips low, because Keion Lucas can hip up out of here. I mean, he almost did just a moment ago. See?
He almost sets up that back take that way.
Yep.
So now let's see if Lucas can get out of the back control again, just like he did in the first round.
You notice what Lucas is doing. He's keeping himself prone, belly up, and he was putting weight back.
And he got one of his arms. He trapped one of his arms with his leg.
Yes.
Now he's only got one arm to defend the choke. You can see it right in front of us. Lucas just got it out.
He got it out. Now Lucas is going to turn again.
Second time.
Yes. And that's when you have to be real careful, is when you have somebody's back. If you let them tie off one wrist, they can turn on you like that. You cannot let them control your wrist. Remember, you're on the back. You're in control. You have to be very conscious of that.
That's why a lot of fighters actually don't like taking the back for that exact reason. Obviously, Beckett very confident in his finishing ability. He's taken it twice.
Yeah, but if you get it over-under and keep that over-under locked in nice and start fishing and working for it from that position, usually
He's looking to set up an arm bar now, and maybe even triangle from here.
Keion Lucas jumps over to half guard here.
Half guard. Looks like Beckett's very comfortable in this position. Lucas seeing heavy hips right on top of him like a wet blanket.
Sure is.
Beckett using his cage, might look to explode out. Trying to he recovers full guard. Going for that armbar setup again.
He's making that angle on it. Keion Lucas recognizes that, though. Recognizes the angle in the position. Good round. Very good round.
Absolutely good round. Another hard round to judge. I have it 1-1 going into 3.
I agree. I do as well. He kept Lucas on his back a lot more. Lucas didn't really have any.
No strikes.
No strikes.
No
exactly.
strikes when Lucas did get on the ground.
Exactly.
So Brian Hall is telling him right now it's 1-1.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you what, man, I'm very impressed with Keion Lucas's composure in a bad position. He stays composed, and he looks for that 2-on-1 wrist control, and he times it just right to spin and turn. And it's worked twice for him now. And, maybe John Beckett gets hip to that and maybe doesn't take the back this time, or he's a lot more careful with that 2-on-1 defense and wrist control. Because, I mean, if he gets it back again and Lucas does it again, then, man, the guy's a magician.
And/or don't learn from previous mistakes, right?
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Obviously what he's going to be looking to do, he wants to close the distance right away.
Yes, right away.
He's going to close the distance right away.
Yeah, if I'm John Beckett, get the fight on the ground, get Keion Lucas on his back, get on top in half guard, and do damage.
And maybe let the leg kicks go, because every time he throws the leg kicks, he's getting peppered.
He eats a straight right. Keion Lucas, that's his defense. He's not checking the kick. He's making him eat a straight right. That's his counter. That's a great counter, too.
And there goes our assessment right out the window. Throws a leg kick right out the gates.
Yeah.
Keion Lucas up against the cage. He's going to,
nice.
Straight in on the double.
Nice on the double.
He's going to pass right away, or he's going to come straight up. The Dagestani leg ride, a la
Kavin Pegamenov.
Yep.
Very nice.
Just a frustrating position.
It is.
Bottom.
It is.
And he goes straight to mount with it.
Yep.
Now let's see if Lucas, later on in the fight, is he going to be able to try and beast out like he did before? Tried to recover half guard. Beckett his hip to it.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Beckett right now. In my opinion, he's going to take the back again. But he's got to be careful. He really needs to control. He needs to be chest to back. Keep Keion Lucas's hips down. Don't let him ride up on you and he's got to be be aggressive on the choke, but don't hang out there where you get a 2-on-1 on you. Get in, get out, get in, get out. Find the space to be able to finish. If he hangs out there too long, that 201 comes, and guess what? Lucas spins out and he escapes.
And now he's in a body triangle. Just let the body triangle go, going straight back up to mount. That's very smart on Beckett's part.
Yes, yes. I agree.
Yeah, Lucas, good anti-jiu-jitsu though right here.
Yeah, he's got hands on the hips. That's
doing
good.
Exactly what he needs to do. 2 hands, 1 hip, shrimp out. Beckett, strong, heavy hips.
Yeah, Beckett realizes the game now. He's hip to what Lucas tries to do. You know, it took him a couple of rounds to figure it out, but I think he's got it figured out now.
Scarf hold right there. Got a few good shots in because of it. Heavy hammer fist.
Here's his back position. I think Lucas feels confident that he can maybe escape this by giving his back up.
He does. He really postures up that position.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is he needs a towel for wrist. Always got to get a body. I think the body triangle is a smart move here, obviously, because that's what happens.
Anytime, let's see
Too
if
loose.
Beckett kicks him off and tries to stand right back up. Lucas can't move backwards in this round. He's going to move backwards, then he's going to go straight back in with that double.
Yeah, Lucas needs to start throwing that straight right again. It was money for him in the first round. You don't have to do it off the counter leg kick. He can start throwing that straight right out of the gate. Pump that jab straight right.
Oh, huge. Gosh, his entries are
really quick.
Big slam.
Man, he's snappy on his entries, man, isn't he?
Quick. He is fast on those entries, straight into side control. Let's see if he's going to try and take mount. He's lost mount 3 times.
Knee on stomach. 4 quarters.
Going for a Darce choke right here.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. That's tight. That is tight. That is tight. He's got a great position on it, too. Oh, man. That's wacky right there. That's wacky.
And it is done. 3 rounds
Great
in
fight.
the book. Great championship fight. Keion Lucas strikes early, won the first round. Second round, very, very close. I had it going to John Beckett. Third round, all John Beckett.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting to see how the judges scored that second round. That's what this fight is going to come down to.
Yes.
That second round.
Yes. In my opinion, Beckett won the second round. I don't think it's that close. In my opinion, I don't think it's that.
Judges are influence who's on top last.
I know, but let me tell you something. I think that first round was a much closer round than the second round, in my opinion. So if we're going to argue about a round, it'd be that first round. I think Beckett took the second round. For sure took the third round. If we're going to argue a round, I think it's the first round we argue about.
I think the judges are bringing it down to that second round, but who knows? You know, you could have 3 rounds, all 3 rounds to Beckett as well.
Let me tell you, man, I'm not in the judge's chair. They have their own perspective. My unprofessional opinion is Beckett.
I got Beckett 2 rounds to win.
Yeah, I do as well. I do as well. I wouldn't call it a travesty if judges saw it the other way, but
it would be a wrong decision.
It would be the wrong decision.
I've seen worse. You know.
Oh man, I've seen some real head scratches in my day, but yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. We have a winner by unanimous decision. And still, Attitude MMA flyweight champ. Give it up for the take, John Beckett. I'm here with your winner, and still. How does that sound?
Dude, that's great, man. I worked really hard, and man, I just didn't have any doubt in my mind I was going to retain.
Now, you looked really sharp in there, particularly in that second and third round. It seemed like you were willing to eat a couple punches to put him on his back foot and then get in on those double leg entries. Was that the game plan all along?
No, the game plan was actually to just stay long in point fight, and my coach was telling me I was being a bitch, so I was like, I can't be like that, and just push forward.
Now, oh, it's all good. The language is all good with me. But couple interesting things. His jiu-jitsu defense was stellar. You mounted him, I think I counted 4 times. You took his back I believe I counted 3 times, all of which, fighting for that choke, he got out every single time. Now, were you confident in taking the back every time, knowing he was getting out every single time?
I would say I made a big adjustment the 3rd time, where I was like, I don't even care about the choke. I'm just going to come up the mount. As soon as he tries to fight real hard, let him waste his energy. I'm just chilling.
So, you successfully retained your title. I overheard a conversation just a minute ago. Is there any announcement that you want to make right now?
Be looking to make my pro debut December 9th, so be looking for me.
December 9th, John Beckett's pro debut, and still Attitude MMA champion.
Hey, good job, brother. Congratulations, buddy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick 10-minute recess. Wet your whistle, grab some food, use the restroom. We'll be right back here in 10 minutes. DJ, give me some music.
Online sports gambling is legal in Tennessee. Action247.com. Local, legal. A sportsbook by Tennesseans, for Tennesseans. Action 24/7. You got action.
Hey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for our co-main event this evening. I need a referee, some officials, I got commentators, I got lights. We're ready for a fight. Are you ready? I said, are you ready for our co-main event? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena at this time, Mr. Julius Walker.
The sleeper fight of the night, co-main event, Julius Walker versus Logan Reid. 2 massive 185ers. We have Julius Walker, number 4 ranked middleweight in the Midwest. Coming off a loss to the number 1 ranked, losing a split decision, 4-2. 3 knockouts, 1 submission. Talked to his coach yesterday. His game plan here: stop the takedown, punch him in the face. Stop the takedown, punch him in the face. That is the game plan for him.
Pretty dynamic game plan there.
Really looking to push the pace. Blue belt in jiu-jitsu. Coach said this kid has the it factor. And just so you know, middle school teacher from Day Springs Christian School.
Shout out to Day Springs.
Shout out to Day Springs Christian School, math teacher, gym teacher. We're in for one hell of a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena, Mr. Logan Reid.
Logan Reid, another massive 185-pound fighter. He's fighting out of Memphis BJJ, Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu, 4-2 records, identical records here. He is actually, unbeknownst to his opponent, he told me he is looking to keep it standing. He is looking to bang because this guy has massive power. Two TKO finishes, hasn't fought in 2 years. COVID, and then just took some time off to heal. Then COVID happened. He hasn't fought in over 2 years.
Logan Reid is the strongest guy in our gym. The strongest guy in our gym. The guy is a beast.
He is a beast. He is a massive, strong wrestler. 2-year layoff, though. If this fight goes into deep water, You know, I wonder if that cardio is going to be there. He has had propensity to slow down later in fights because he is carrying so much mass for a 185er.
Yep.
Look at the guy. He is built out of granite. These are two guys you can tell are massive athletes. Let's go to Jamie Grant for the fighter introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our co-main event this evening. An amateur bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds for the vacant Attitude MMA Middleweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist on that ninja shit. With 4 wins and 6 amateur bouts, representing Fusion Fight Team out of Springfield, Missouri. Make some noise for Julius, the Juice Box Walker! Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist with 4 wins and 6 amateur bouts, standing at 6 feet 1 inches tall, fighting out of the Memphis 10, representing Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu. Raise the roof for Logan Reid. Our third man in charge of the action, Mr. John Romero. Fighters, bring it in.
All right, gentlemen, we've already been over the instructions back in the dressing room. Remember, protect at all times, obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, go ahead and do so now. Let's go back to the corner and come out fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the middleweight amateur championship. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get on!
Julius Walker, Logan Reid for the Attitude MMA 185-pound champion. Logan Reid says this is the best shape he's ever been in, coming off a 2-year layoff. Julius Walker, stud athlete, former college basketball player.
Oh, right in for the clinch.
He did not want to keep it standing.
No, he
apparently.
didn't. He wanted to take it right down. How about that?
Let's see these blue belt jiu-jitsu skills. Logan Reid is going to need to just kind of keep calm.
Oh, big punches to the ground.
Little kind of back of the head right there. No harm, no foul, I guess.
Yeah, I guess not.
Straight
Back
in
in
for
again.
another double. Let's see if he's now going to switch into a single.
Yeah, that's wrong side single, though. Oh, big punches.
He's hurt.
Big punches,
He looks like he's hurt.
Oh,
Logan
back.
Reid hurt.
Wow. That was a good little series against Fence there, huh?
Logan Reid throwing wide punches really kind of got Julius Walker hit him straight down the middle once he did that.
Yeah.
Kind of timed him there.
And now Julius
he
with
takes
takedown,
him down. Going for that Dagestagi leg ride. Belly's out. This is not good. Logan
Reid's to protect the
he's
situation.
He's going to need to explode up. Going to need to protect that neck and explode up. Both hooks are in. It's going to be a lot tougher now. Logan Reid already showing some wear around that left eye.
Yeah, I think he's got a little cut there.
That was obviously that straight right hand as that barrage of punches were coming.
Logan's got to protect his neck now. He needs to be very, very careful here.
That arm's coming up higher.
Yeah, Julius is looking to climb higher there. Now Logan's got to keep that 2-on-1 and turn. There he goes. He does exactly what he's supposed to do.
Setting up a triangle right here. He's setting up a triangle with that wrist control.
Yeah, Logan needs a posture here.
Logan's smart to it.
Yep.
Logan's looking to throw some heavy bombs here.
But if he's going to bring it, he's got to bring it with very heavy strikes. You don't want to sit inside of Julius' guard here. Julius looks like he's got some pretty decent skills from the bottom here.
Hits him with a couple deep shots. That's the one thing Logan do. He's going to make you pay as you're standing up.
Oh, yeah.
Over-under position for both fighters. Looks like that left eye is definitely bothering Logan.
Yeah, Logan's got to move against this fence. He's eating some punches now. Oh! Wow.
Looking to crowbar that right arm up, that left arm up.
Yeah, he's got to do it near the elbow, though, to get that leverage on it, though. Near that elbow. He'd get palm to palm, and there it goes.
Defend the takedown, not strike, looking to strike. Very close round, 10-second clicker.
Great round,
first round.
Yeah.
Both fighters hurt on the feet. Both fighters taking the other fighter down. Julius Walker taking his back. Logan Reid on top, throwing some heavy leather, makes him pay for it as he's getting up. David, how do you score that first round?
Wow, that's a tough one to score. That is. I'm going to give a small edge to Julius Walker simply because he had Logan's back. He was threatening from the back. He had some ground and pound as well. He also took Logan down twice, and he peppered him a few times. I think he kind of stunned Logan against the fence, although Logan had a heavy answer for that, and Logan threw some good shots as well. I'm going to give a small edge to Julius Walker.
See, I don't know how to. I think I kind of disagree with you a little there. I think that huge overhand that Logan caught him with, rocked him, sent him reeling. You know, especially with the definitive takedown in the first.
The seconds out, please. The seconds out.
That first round was up for debate. I'm actually just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah. I know you are. It's all right. It's all right. How could you disagree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both fighters look to be in great shape. Logan Reid looked a little tired at coming out of that first. Seems to be fully recovered. Julius Walker very light on his feet. This is where Logan could get in trouble. Just being very stagnant here.
Oh, heavy hands from Logan. I want to see Logan throwing that heavy left again.
Logan,
I think he can put him to sleep with it. Oh.
Deep breath by Logan, though. Got a little sweat shrapnel. I don't know if you did.
No, I did not.
This is a clinch game right here. There's nothing more brutal in MMA and taxing on the body than this clinch game.
Absolutely, and it takes everything from your head to your toes, man. To be able to control the person, to be able to jockey for position.
Julius Walker has that underhook. Logan Reid trying to fight the far side underhook, and he gives up his back. He's going to need to look to separate those hands, get back up, separate those hands, and walk out. Maybe trying to hit a switch here.
Yeah, he needs to be careful here in this position with the hooks.
Another two hooks, both hooks in for Julius, looking to flatten him out.
Yeah, he wasn't recognizing that hook situation. He's got to watch his back.
Really going to need to protect his neck here. Logan Reid looking like he's doing a good job. Now he's flattened out. This is where he's going to look to throw strikes.
Yeah, Logan's got to really be protective of his neck here.
Logan looking to shuck him off. Julius getting that second hook right back in. Wonder if he teaches these grappling for the Day Springs Christian School in PE class.
That'd be so cool.
Huge shots coming underneath the arms. Logan can't really sit here because it's going to be inevitable time before he gets flattened back out again and throw some big strikes.
He needs to top that 2-on-1 and start to try to escape one hook. He's got to get one hook off.
Look to explode up. He's doing a good job by holding that wrist, not getting the choke in.
And then he's got to turn. Hold that wrist and turn. Start shucking him off. There he goes. Oh.
He can turn into him hard, and he missed that opportunity right there.
Yep.
He's going to try it again, though.
There's his turn. Now he's got to lay down some heavy ground and pound. If he's going to get this round back, Eric, he's going to have to lay down some heavy ground and pound.
30 seconds to make up some ground in this round. 30 seconds to make up some ground. Those are some good shots. Couple on the arm.
Oh, there's a big one. Another big one. He's got to keep throwing those heavy shots to win this round back.
There we go. He's throwing big leather now. Going for a Kimura. Looking for a Kimura. He's got to know how to defend this, and he does. Gives him a shot for his troubles. Does this make up the back take?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
This is
because he's damaging. He's damaging.
Another razor close round.
It is.
Razor close.
It is.
This could be 2-0. Could 2-0 the other way. Could be 1-1. Who knows?
No. Listen, it's impossible to call. I could see this if the third round is as close as the last two rounds. I would expect a split decision.
Well, yeah. Oh, absolutely. A little too close. We're a little too far away to make that determination right now. But Logan has to not be flat-footed. He
cannot be flat-footed. No.
The minute it goes to the ground, he almost accepted the back and went to the ground himself.
Yes, and one thing also, once the fight hits the ground, he's got to get the wrestler out of him with just giving up the hooks. and being and let himself get belly down. He's got to recognize what's happening when Julius gets behind him. Julius gets behind him, immediately throws the hooks in, takes his back, and threatens him. He's not recognizing the subtleties and sophistication of that position.
Third and final round. This is up anybody's fight at this point.
Yes, it is.
Definitely the most entertaining fight of the night so far. We called it our sleeper fight of the night.
Yes.
It definitely is.
I want to see Logan throwing that heavy left, man. I think he can put Julius to sleep with it. He's got heavy hands.
Every time he gets clicked out with that kick. Every single time. That's the third time.
Yeah, and he's got to recognize his back situation. Once again, he gives up his
No,
back.
he's gonna come on top.
There we go.
He needs to fight that triangle. And he does. Now Logan really has to make up some ground here. Kind of can opener position.
Oh, good job by Logan stepping over to the half guard. Let's see if he can do some damage now.
Doing a good job keeping his head position.
Yeah, now he has to put down some heavy damage. Heavy damage here to take this round, hopefully finish this fight. I'd like to see him really open up here in this last round.
He's keeping that far side underhook, which isn't letting Walker get out right here. And now they're just fighting the hand control. Big shots. Another 2 big shots. He's got a crossface and flatten him back out. Walker is going to look to explode up right here.
Yes, he is. And I don't think Logan feels comfortable getting the hooks in when he's got the back. But yeah, if he can keep him tied up there and throw those punches, that would be good. Nice knee.
Julius does a great job of getting an underhook every single time.
Nice throw.
Straight into mount
Nice
position.
throw.
Straight into mount position. He recovers quarter guard.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Now some heavy leather cuffs.
Ground and pound. This one is, those shots were heavy.
Very heavy.
He's going to go straight in for another slam here.
He's got to get him up and down now. Don't let Julius get his position.
There you go.
He's got to get him up and down right now. Yeah, he waited too long. He should have jumped right in when he had the position. Ah, there he goes. Julius might be getting tired, Eric.
1 minute left in this fight. Logan Reid said he was in the best shape of his life. Looked tired after round 1.
Yeah.
Looked tired after round 2.
Doesn't look tired now.
Doesn't look tired now.
Julius actually looks tired.
Julius, though, shrimping, moving. I love to see the activity on the bottom. He's going to try and step over. This is the spot where he put damage on Julius earlier.
Yes.
From this exact position. Great use of his head control here.
Yeah, big hammer fist.
Big hammer fist.
Yeah, I can hear his corner calling for keep the pressure up, finish this fight. Finish him.
He's got a head and arm choke.
Yes, he does. He's moving to the other side.
If
He's
he can
moving to the
jump
correct
over
side, too.
Nope, Julius is out.
All right.
Great defense.
Very good job.
Hope that didn't burn out Logan. Let's see for a good finish to this round.
Logan's coming on hard here. Big strikes. Big strikes here at the end. Can he get one more slam?
And he ends the round emphatically. All Logan Reid in that third round.
Absolutely.
It is going to be interesting to see what these judges say.
Wow.
I am not going to.
Wow.
Very rarely do I ever say that this fight could be a draw. Very rarely could I ever say a fight could be a draw. This was definitely fight of the night. Up for grabs. I'm sure the kids at Day Springs Christian School are going nuts right now for their coach, their teacher, Julius Walker. But you know what? Logan Reid finished the show.
Mathematically, just talking about, I don't think mathematically it could be a draw because there weren't any fouls. There was no 10-8s unless they gave this third round a 10-8.
Or they gave him a 10-10 in another round.
That's rare. That's rare.
Very rare.
Rare.
But like I said, if there's any time that it could happen in this fight.
Hey, man, we've seen it all, haven't we?
We've seen no cuts. We've seen no mouthpieces.
Yes.
We saw that in the same fight.
We sure did.
But guess what?
Yep.
Awesome co-main event.
Man, I'm telling you what, that was great.
Jamie Grant for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. We have a winner by majority decision. The red corner, Logan Reid, our new Attitude MMA Amateur Middleweight Champion.
And now, and new Attitude MMA champion, Logan Reid. Logan, how does it feel to hear and new?
Feels great, man. I'm glad I finally got a belt. I feel like I've had a lot of opportunities. It hasn't worked out, so I'm glad I finally got it.
You told me coming into this fight that you were in the best shape of your life. 2-year layoff. Now, I don't know if you just told it to me to sound cool, but going into that third round, this fight was a war of attrition. You won that war of attrition down the stretch. Now, 2-year layoff. Did you focus a lot on your conditioning?
I tried to. I thought I was more conditioned than I was. Obviously, I wasn't that conditioned, but I would like to attribute it to wrestling in the past and all the wrestling coaches here. Coach Kurtz, I want to thank him. He always helped me stay in good condition and give me a good mindset. So,
now we said that this may have been your stiffest competition, but for him, this was probably going to be his stiffest competition. Nobody is stronger in the gym than you. What is next for the and new Attitude MMA champion?
Man, I feel like I finally need to go pro, so I'm probably going to do that. I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank my girlfriend for putting up with me while I was cutting weight, and my teammates and my coaches.
Very impressive performance. You looked great, not only on your feet, but controlling him on the ground. Everybody, give it up for your new champion, Logan Reid. Now I want to bring somebody into the cage that needs no introduction here in the Mid-South. This guy has fought everywhere. Bellator, Strikeforce, Attitude, everywhere. Let me introduce you all to the legend, Jacob Noe.
Thank you. Thanks for having me out, man.
So Jacob, anybody who's anybody is a fan of mixed martial arts. Knows your name. What have you been up to lately?
Well, I've just been training, getting back on the grind. I'm glad to see everybody that's out tonight supporting Memphis MMA. I can see the same faces of the community that I love so much. I'm glad to see you guys progress in the way that the fighters are coming along. It's a joy to watch. I'm not going to lie.
Now, you had a very promising MMA career, kind of got derailed by a very horrific motorcycle accident, coming off a Bellator championship fight. You got back in the cage, had a kickboxing fight. Did that scratch the itch, or what's next for you?
Well, I'm getting ready to try to take some fights in bare knuckle boxing. Anybody that knows me, they know about the hands and the power that I possess. So anyway, I'm going to give it a run. I'm thinking about 3 or 4 more fights. I want to sign a contract, and I think I can do something in that.
Well, looks like the next time we could see Jacob Psycho Noe is going to be in fighting some bare knuckle. Any parting words for all your friends here in the Mid-South?
I just want to say thank you to all the Psycho fans. You know, it happened in this building. This is where we became the fame, got into Bellator. Memphis MMA is definitely on the move. There's some good fighters out there. Congrats to Ben Parrish. You know, I hate what happened to T, but I know he's young and he's going to do great in his career. There's a lot of good fighters here, and I'm glad to be a part of it again.
Well, it's great to be in the presence of greatness and Psycho. Give it up for Jacob Noe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for tonight, your main event, a professional bout for our Attitude MMA Pro Lightweight title. Coming up next, welcome to the arena, Jonathan Jackson.
It is now time for our main event of the evening. We have waited all night for this action. Our only pro fight of the card, AJ Cunningham versus Jonathan Jackson. First down to the cage is Jonathan Jackson. As we said, this guy comes from one of the best camps around. He comes from Black Sails MMA. 5-2-1 pro record. That one is a no contest in a completely shady raw deal that he got. It ended up being a round was timed wrong. He ended up finishing the opponent. The opponent ended up contesting the decision because the round was timed wrong, even though he got finished in the next round. So anyways, 5-2-1 as a pro, 8-2 as an AMI. This guy, like I said, all they do is hunt and they fight. Black Sails MMA.
Yeah, didn't you say earlier, Eric, that some of these guys will not fight during hunting season? Hunting is that important to them?
Absolutely, it is that important.
That's commitment, man.
And he's got Josh Weems in his corner out of Black Sails.
Yeah.
Guy on the cusp of making the UFC. So,
yeah.
I mean, this is going to be a great, interesting fight.
Man, I love guys from watching guys from Black Sails. They're always technical, always tough, man, just tough. They grind. No easy lunch for these guys at all.
4 months ago, Jonathan Jackson had a fight. 4 months ago, he fought Brandon Gator, who is a slick competitor on the ground. And guess what? Jonathan Jackson arm-barred Brandon Gator. And that is no small feat, you know? So he's going to look to capitalize on a lot of the spinning attacks that AJ Cunningham has, you know? And this is a longer fight, pro fights, 5-minute rounds. He thinks he's going to be able to drag it into deep water, and those spinning attacks are going to get sloppier and sloppier, and he's going to be able to capitalize.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena at this time, Mr. AJ Cunningham.
AJ Cunningham, last fight, Legacy Fighting Championship. Can't get a bigger venue other than the UFC, other than that. Very interesting prospect we have here. 7-2 as a pro, 11-3 as an amateur. This guy is kind of a nomad. He goes to all the best gyms around and gets training. He has no one specific home. During this training camp, he kind of has found a home in law school MMA. We sing Brian Hall's praises. We sing that camp's praises. And so it's going to be really interesting to see if Brian's going to tame him down from a lot of these unorthodox styles. Brian's a very boxer-heavy fighter.
Well, I know AJ Cunningham, he's been around fighting for a while, you know, but like you said, this is one of those guys who hasn't really found a steady home or just doesn't stay in one place for too long. But how long has he been at law school?
He says right now he's training there 2 to 3 times a week for the whole camp he has. So he's been trains with Bryce Mitchell out in Arkansas. Yep. Willie McLaughlin trains with them.
That's right? A great camp.
Great camp. So, you know, this guy is no stranger to the big lights. Like I said, fought on LFA just his last fight. Out of his 7 pro victories, 3 come by knockout, 3 comes by sub. Very diverse striker. Switches stance all the time. You know, maybe a 60-40 split. 60% of the times he's orthodox. The other time he's southpaw. So really going to be interesting to see kind of what game plan he employs against a very seasoned vet of Jonathan Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Our next battle is a pro bout scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds for the Attitude MMA Pro Lightweight title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner with 5 wins and 7 pro bouts, standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, fighting out of Jackson, Mississippi. Representing Black Sails MMA, give it up for Jonathan Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, now his opponent across the ring in the red corner. A freestyle fighter with 7 wins and 9 pro bouts, standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall. Fighting out of Batesville, Arkansas. The police brutality of law school MMA. Give it up for AJ the Savage Cunningham. Our third man in charge of the action, Mr. John Romero.
Main event, John Romero about to bring the fighters to the center of the cage.
I'm excited for this fight. This is going to be an excellent
All right, gentlemen, we already been over the instructions back in the dressing room. Remember, take it at all times, obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, go and do so now. Let's go back to our quarters and come out on Southerville fighting.
Have you ever seen the Spider-Man?
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event. Yeah. Let's get it on!
That's what I think of when I see these two guys. They look like exactly the same person right now.
Yep.
Same build.
Same build.
Everything.
Yep.
Same height, same build.
Similar records.
5-2-1 versus 7-2. Jonathan Jackson, AJ Cunningham. Let's go. Like I said, Jonathan Jackson looking to capitalize on some spinning attacks, looking to employ that low calf kick like he just did right there. You can tell both these guys, seasoned pros, very calm, both staying in the pocket.
That calf kick again.
Switching stance. AJ Cunningham trying to walk him down. Jonathan Jackson, same line on his feet, just circling, picking his shots. Third calf kick in a row made AJ switch stance right away.
Clinch right away. AJ Cunningham with the waist lock here.
Yeah,
he tried to lift and slam, but
good double under body lock right here. Let's see what happens. Now, like you said, Jonathan Jackson last fight, armbar victory from the bottom. So AJ Cunningham gets that trip takedown.
Yeah, all the Black-Sails guys are very good on the ground.
They're deficient nowhere.
You know, you can see in the pros the differences between the pros and the amateurs. Just
the calmness,
the smoothness of the techniques, much more sophisticated, you know?
Like even-keeled breathing,
yeah.
Both staying right in the pocket, talking to each other. They're having fun.
Oi! Spinning back kick.
We knew we were going to see those spinning attacks. Another calf kick. That one looked a little bit checked, but he's definitely got some red bruising on that.
Yeah, and I see a little
already.
hematoma on his left shin, too, from that.
Oh,
very nice.
Huge 1-2.
Good little combination right there. Called AJ sleeping for just a second.
That calf is already showing a lot of damage.
Yes, it is.
Another huge shot by Jonathan Jackson. Looks like Jonathan Jackson, a little bit more calm striker in the pocket.
Yeah, and he's willing to be aggressive in the pocket, too. He's getting in the pocket with aggressive combinations.
Definitely getting off first. Now, the good thing, Cunningham switches stance very often, so he's fine with that switch stance.
Yeah, Cunningham looked like it tempted to be a throw, but...
Jonathan Jackson with a little trip at the very end.
Yeah.
Kind of based down.
Yes. I think he recognized what was happening there with the potential throw. He just kind of swept his leg. Good job by Cunningham getting back to his feet against the fence, though.
2 minutes left in this first round. Over-under position, both fighters.
Oh, he's going to look to drag him down. Nope.
Very nice, slick shrug by Jonathan Jackson.
There's that calf kick. Man, that's brutal.
Cunningham is recognizing it now. That's why he went up high on that time. Did you see that?
Yes. You can see the bruising that's coming up on that calf.
Not sure if it's coming through at home, but it is definitely bruised and red. It's already bruised. Color is coming through, not just red. Huge spinning back kick, though.
Oh,
another one.
Man.
He's making AJ think about it, then coming with the punches.
Yep. Smart strategy. Very smart strategy. And a 3-round fight of 5 minutes, a 15-round fight, that's going to add up. That is going to add up his mobility. Every time he steps forward and plies forward, that hurts, man. That hurts. You see, he switches stances now.
Well, but A.J. Cunningham does like to employ a switch stance all the time. See how long he stays there. This is going to be a good indicator of how bad that calf is bothering him.
Yes.
But this does open up body kicks, opens up head kicks, like so. Right on cue.
A little blood coming from the nose there, Jackson.
Oh, head kick hurt him. The head kick hurt him.
It sure did. It sure did. It stunned him. The Cobbs are still in the head. He's got to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Clear your head. Oh, he's going to make it another round, looks like.
That was the best thing that could have happened.
I agree.
That was the best thing that could have happened for him.
I agree.
Didn't look like he necessarily didn't have his wits about him. It just looked like it knocked off his equilibrium.
So my question is, that head kick and then the takedown at the end, was that enough to steal that round? Which was, let's call it was a Jonathan Jackson round up until that point.
It definitely was a Jonathan Jackson. I don't know. Listen, you're the godfather of MMA in this region. What do you say?
No, I think there was too much damage done for literally 4 minutes and 15 seconds. The last 45 seconds, he stunned him with a head kick, yes. But he got his head clear.
Circled out, remained a pro,
yes.
Didn't sell it.
No.
Never sold it.
No.
That's how you know these guys are pros.
That's
he never
right.
sold it. And to AJ's credit, he didn't rush in and get reckless. He
did
knew
not.
This is a long fight.
Correct. And again, that shows the sophistication of these guys, the experience of these guys. I love seeing it. Pro MMA is a different animal. It is than amateur, and you're seeing it right here. And just the composure.
I'm watching AJ walk gingerly on that calf already.
Yeah.
I watched him acknowledge it in the corner.
Look, and you can see it starting to bow out, man. There's a hematoma forming.
But that switch stance is what caught him with the head kick.
Yep, sure is. So maybe he needs to go back to it. Yeah, because that calf kick comes again.
Cunningham's talking to him a little bit in there. And both of these guys wage in the fire. They're having fun in there. Look at them smiling with each other, talking with each other.
And Cunningham kind of stands in a Muay Thai stance almost.
He's cut. Cunningham is cut right under the left eye.
Yep.
Oh, that's still, even though he's checking them, those are still connected.
That's brutal. Oh, nice combination again. He's stepping in with that straight right and that far that left hook. Nice and close and crisp,
and it looks like he paused that first punch.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah,
that leg is starting to show some damage.
Yes, it is.
Showing some real damage.
Yes, it is.
AJ, though, not selling it. Keeps walking forward.
Sure does.
Heavy on that front foot.
And I'm surprised he had to switch stances again. Now, here he goes. Here he goes. I think he's a little tired of that. Well, no, he's back to his right stance. Okay.
AJ's definitely looking to counter. That's why he's staying real still in the pocket, trying to. You notice how Jonathan paused that first punch?
Yes. Just measure that distance a little bit.
Yeah, it's almost like a looping straight, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, turned his ankle right there.
He's got that stance switch now, Eric. Is that indicative of the damage that's being done? Ooh, nice. These guys are throwing heavy leather, man.
That left eye, it now is showing some damage as well. Not just the calf, the left eye.
Yep.
AJ's coming in trying to throw the heavier shots where Jonathan Jackson's literally just trying to pick him, touch him.
Damage is being done, man.
Surprised that we haven't seen that try and go back for that takedown on Cunningham. But he might have been falling in love with that head kick because he did clip him in that end of the first.
Yes. And that was from the left high kick, was it not?
AJ Cunningham, very nimble on his feet still, though. It looks like some. Ooh, that one hurt him.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Switch stance right away.
Man, I'm telling you, those add up.
Switch stance. He's going to go up high with that head kick again here pretty soon.
Nice stiff jab. Yeah.
AJ acknowledges it. Say, you got me. You didn't hurt me, but you got me.
Man, great fight, Eric. Great fight. I love this kind of fight. Very tactical. Both guys very good. Little small details making the difference. I love this kind of fight.
They are dialed in. If you look at them, they are just dialed in.
Yes, they are. And it just takes that split-second mistake or, you know.
That's a nice heavy leg kick.
It sure is. Oh, you got poked in the eye?
Apparently so. I missed it.
Yeah, it looked like a bad poke in the eye. This is the times I wish I had a replay.
Absolutely.
You know?
Let's see if it's played on the Big Tron.
Yeah, these are the times I wish I had a replay. I could see exactly what happened. It looked like maybe a thumb in the eye. Because and the reason I say that is
because he threw that paw.
Yes, yes, exactly, yeah. And that it was leading kind of that thumb edge, you know.
Looks like AJ's ready to go.
Here we go.
Looks like AJ is ready to go.
Good show of sportsmanship there. It was definitely accidental, no doubt about it. All right, we're back on. Got some swelling over AJ's right eye, too. It looks like a little bit over the brow.
I think that may have been the shot right there.
The eye poke?
He loves that high kick.
Yeah, he does.
And he's thrown him from both positions.
Ooh, very nice. Good going to the body. Did you see that body shot he ripped?
Yeah. He 2 up high, 2 down low.
Yes.
And watch AJ. Every time he comes in, he lifts his leg because he doesn't want to get kicked, which is opening up the strikes.
Yes, it is.
For Jonathan Jackson.
Yep.
And that leg from top to bottom is
just read it up, man. Yes.
Leg kicks, thigh, leg behind the knee, calf, everywhere.
Yep. Ooh.
I really think that this leg is bothering him. That's why he's having to kind of hike that leg up every time a strike is thrown so he doesn't get kicked.
Yes, I agree. And I think Jackson would be smart to go back to it.
Huge uppercut. AJ holding on to that single.
Jackson did a great job defending that takedown and turning it to his advantage.
Massive elbow from
great
top
job
for Jackson. He's going to look for that cross body ride. Now trying to step mount. AJ's hip to it.
Great round.
That is a great second round.
Man, what a great fight, Eric. What a great fight. This is a very high-level pro bout.
End of the second round. I have a 2 rounds to nothing right now, but this is like razor close still. That first round could have went either way. I definitely think Jonathan Jackson took that second round, hit him with a massive uppercut as AJ was trying to shoot in on that double.
If I'm AJ's corner, I'm telling him right now, and I don't know what Brian Hall is telling him, but I would be telling him, dude, you are down 2 rounds. You need to go out there and throw the kitchen sink out there at him.
Absolutely.
And I think that is a smart strategy. We're about to get ready for this third round here. This is going to be a great round. I just feel it in my bones, man. These guys are going to come out here and they're going to throw everything but the kitchen sink at each other. I have no doubt. I have zero doubt. They're going to throw everything they can at each other. This is going to be a great round. Ooh, there's that low kick again.
Oh, they're vicious.
Oh, they clacked shins. That might have hurt Jackson right there.
Not enough. He threw it right away again.
Whoa.
And like you said, he was going to take advantage of those spinning attacks.
Yes.
Straight in on a double leg. Let's see if he can finish.
Oh, AJ Cunningham peels it right off. Good job on the defense against the fence here. Very nice job. Yeah, AJ's got to get really aggressive this round. He's kind of hung back a little bit, especially in that second round. He's going to have to get aggressive to win this fight, in my opinion. He's going to have a finish.
I agree. Look, Jonathan staying on the outside. He's fine to stay on the outside and pick his shots. He's going to make the counter striker turn into the aggressive fighter. Employing that jab. That jab is beating up both eyes.
Sure is. Yeah, but it just takes him getting inside with those combinations of the body and the head again. I think he's looking for that opening. I'm not sure about AJ walking with his hands down. I'm not really sure about that right there. I don't like that strategy.
Use that strategy, throw that looping uppercut.
Yeah.
Hasn't used as much spinning attacks as normal. Maybe threw it 2 or 3 times. That third time, he definitely got almost taken down off of it. So he might be thinking twice about it anymore. Brian Hall saying throw 0 means a body shot.
You've zeroed in on that one, huh?
Zeroed in.
Hey.
0 then a 5. So I think like a body shot uppercut is what he's looking for. See, yep, he just said you got to go body with that. Brian Hall definitely imploring on AJ Cunningham. Great fight so far.
So I'll say one thing I noticed, AJ Cunningham, his kicks are very like Dutch-style kicks. If you notice, he's not trying to hip fully over. Just a little.
It's like AJ's starting to
slowly
close the distance a little bit more.
A little bit, yep. He's getting more aggressive. He's stepping forward more.
How's that for calf kick?
Yeah. One back at you. Whoa! Oh, and another one. He's giving it right back to him now.
Jonathan Jackson really does a Nate Diaz slapping punch style.
A little bit. Ooh, there's that low kick again.
Heavy kick.
There it is again. I think that's hurting Jackson too. I saw him stumble a couple times over here.
I noticed early in the fight, Jonathan Jackson tweaked his ankle.
Yes.
As well.
Right over here in this area. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And
I remember.
I think that is, this is kind of, adding up now with that ankle, the slight ankle sprain. I can see some swelling on that ankle.
Whoa, there's that slap. Stockton slap.
One minute, 30 seconds left in our third round here at Attitude MMA Pro Fight. Jonathan Jackson, AJ Cunningham. Third round, lot closer. AJ Cunningham now heavy leg attack.
Oh, and there's Jackson right back to his bread and butter. Man, what a fight, Eric McMahon. What a fight.
Look at these guys. Both of them are bleeding. Both of them are busted up. Both of them, their legs are hurting them.
And this is a main event fight right here, guys. Attitude MMA, Memphis, Tennessee.
Scotty, great job matchmaking this fight.
Yeah, great match. Great match. Stellar. Oh, nice the shots. Good shots by Jackson there.
Jonathan Jackson is now counterpunching and landing very efficiently on these counter strikes.
Man, both guys are beat up pretty good here.
This is a war.
It is.
This is a war.
Last 25 seconds. Time's winding down. Who wants it? AJ, in my opinion, has got to have a finish here, Eric. How does he do it?
And he's going to have to come out with one of those spinning attacks,
Oh, look at that elbow, you said.
Yeah, he was.
Whoa, there's a spinning elbow. Man, what a fight.
This is not a 3-round fight.
Oh, it's a 5-round fight.
This is a 5-round fight.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, how about that? Five rounds, main event.
Are you feeling the tide starting to turn just
I am.
a little bit?
I am. Well, being a 5-round fight, that might be the strategy here. Is just if he's in good shape, wear him down. And now I see AJ Cunningham starting to throw those low calf kicks, and they're scoring, and they're hurting Jackson. And as you said, you observed that first round, he kind of stepped weird on his ankle a little bit.
Yes, he did.
And that might be really affecting it a lot. All right, both guys look very game coming off their stools. Both guys are ready to go.
4th round Attitude MMA Pro main event. AJ Cunningham, Jonathan Jackson.
I'm so glad we have a 4th round. So glad.
Is this the 4th and final? I don't know. They hugged it out.
I doubt it. It's got to be 5.
It's a 5-round fight.
It's got to be 5.
We're saying, hey, let's keep doing this.
They're having fun in there, man. That's what's beautiful about this sport. They're having fun in there. No animosity. They're just fighting.
All grappling has now kind of went out the window in this fight.
Yeah. They're playing rock and sock and robots at this point.
Very impressed with AJ Cunningham. Looked like that leg was very compromised early. He's recovered nicely. Maybe he might be numb now. AJ, nice rolling with that punch, though. Looked like he connected, but he really rolled off of him.
Whoa! He looked for the home run on that one, did he not?
He did.
Wow.
Jonathan Jackson always coming with that 2-3, 2-3, 2-3. He loves that. Sometimes slapping with that 3, sometimes with the closed fist.
Oh, nice little left hook, right hook.
This is such a great fight.
Man. I love this kind of tactical fight, man. Both guys are patient. They're looking for their openings. They're strategizing. I love it.
And this distance, if we're noticing, it's slowly closing.
It is. It is.
Slowly but surely closing.
It is. Oh,
and
nice
now
combination.
These shots
from AJ.
are starting to get off.
Yes.
This tide has turned a little bit.
It has.
I still got Jonathan eking out this round so far. He hit him a couple more times. AJ's definitely turning it on right now.
It sure is.
Halfway through our 4th round, another heavy, stiff leg kick.
Ooh. Slid right in with that uppercut, man. That was nice. Wow. Spinning back kick. Body shot.
Hey.
AJ's starting to turn it up a little bit, man.
He definitely is. That leg attack is starting to pay dividends right now.
Sure is.
Oh.
Nice overhand right. I think AJ's starting to feel a little bit.
He is. I think he's willing to get hit now.
Yep.
I think he's felt Jackson's power.
Yep.
He's feeling the power diminish, and now he's willing to get into these exchanges.
He's gaining in confidence. He doesn't
think he can hurt him on the feet now. His leg's feeling better. He's got his legs back underneath him. He says he doesn't think Jonathan can hurt him on the feet. He knows he can hit him on the feet, but I don't think he thinks he can hurt him.
Yes, right. But he knows he can hurt Jackson on the feet. Because he has. Ooh, said breaking the clinch, that elbow. That missed by like a hair.
That's one thing Jackson needs to get back to is that stiff jab. Just right there, that stiff jab. It busted up his face earlier. Now he's getting back to it.
You think he should go back to that low calf kick again, too? That seemed to pay off for him that first round, second round.
Yeah, but I mean, he's being checked a lot now. He's lifting that leg a lot now. It's not as effective. You know, this is a sign of a pro. He knew how to adjust to that.
Yep.
He was hurt early with it. He adjusted. And now this jab can point him out. It really can. It's making AJ now be the counter fighter back again.
Oh! Wow. Travis is spinning back elbow of his own. Wow.
This jab, heavy jab offense is just racking up the points right now.
Sure is. Right back. Hey, tit for tat with those low calf kicks, huh?
Every one of these jabs is scoring. Every single one at this point.
Yeah, sure is.
And
look at
AJ
AJ's
is
face.
wearing it.
Yes, look at his face.
But AJ does not stop walking forward.
No, he doesn't. No, man, both these guys are warriors, man. Both these guys are warriors. Oh!
Maybe a little too late on this takedown.
Yeah. You think that might have sealed the round for him?
No, I have Jonathan Jackson.
Three rounds to one?
3 rounds to 1 right now. That last minute and a half, he threw probably 15 jabs, hit him with all 15 jabs.
Yeah, he did.
And these weren't just pawing, feeling distance jabs. These were
this knocked his head back.
These were putting torque behind his jabs.
Yes. And you can see AJ's face, man. It's getting kind of crimson over there. He's got several cuts on his face, a hematoma under his eye.
His nose looks like it's busted. Both eyes are busted.
Yes.
The leg is bruised.
So if we're going to talk about damage thus far, there's your damage.
Visual.
Yes.
That's visual damage. I watched Jonathan Jackson limp back to the cage.
Yes.
Back to the stool.
I think those low calf kicks that AJ employed in this round have paid dividends for him.
It absolutely has.
And in the third round.
I think that combined with that tweaking of the ankle early in the first.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to take that away from what AJ's doing.
No, not at all.
Because AJ has recognized that there's success in attacking that leg.
Yes.
You know, maybe what would have happened if he attacked a little bit earlier, this could be a whole different. But I have it 3 rounds to 1, going into round number 5, 5th and final round. But who knows with that knockdown in the first?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Ladies and gentlemen, 5th and final round. Here we go!
All right, here we go. Last round in an amazing fight. An amazing fight.
Let's see if he sticks with that heavy jab.
There's that low kick again, man. Woo. Oh, beautiful spinning back elbow. That landed too. That landed.
That landed, and that jab is just brutal.
Yes, it is. All right, here they are right in front of us, up against the fence.
AJ's got his hands clasped right on the butt. He's about, he could dump him right here. Great job of shucking him a little bit higher for Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson's got a really nice deep whizzer there. He's turned sideways. He's fighting another underhook, but he goes down anyway. AJ just drug him right down off that fence, drug him right down.
Great pro move right there by AJ, pulling him off the cage. He knew he was about to wall walk.
Well, in Jackson's corner, I was hearing him. They were imploring him to push the head.
Which is a precursor to what? Standing up,
seven base. Yes. But he's a little bit too late on that. AJ recognized it and immediately took us back to the mat.
Nice short elbow. Passes straight to half guard.
I think this is the first time we've seen some real significant grappling in the whole entire match.
It really has.
Yeah.
Butterfly for Jackson. Going to recover full guard. No, he likes that butterfly guard right there. You know, Jonathan Jackson, it looks like he's fine here. Not taking any damage.
No.
Kind of just keeping AJ at bay. He can go between half guard, putting it back to butterfly.
Yeah, his corner's imploring him to hip out. Push the head, hip out. AJ's hip to it, though, man. He sees what's happening. He's recognizing it.
Now he's got him half guard with an underhook now. So
yes.
This might be able to dip out the back.
Yep, walking him back down the ground.
Brian Hall's talking to him. He's talking back to Brian Hall. Two minutes left in our main event. 5-round fight, 5th and final, 2 minutes left. AJ really needs to start laying a little more damage here, though. You know, just jockeying for position at this stage in the game might not just get it for him.
Well, if he thinks he's winning the fight, maybe he's like, well, I'll just keep him right here and win the fight. But I'm here to tell you, he ain't winning the fight.
Yep, he used the deep half for a stand-up.
Good job by Jackson. Good job. There's that jab again, and again, right in AJ's face.
Look for that spinning elbow.
Yeah, he was loading it up.
Trying to telegraph that one.
Yeah.
He said, I probably shouldn't. But this jab can point him for the rest of the round.
Sure can.
AJ's going to need to close the distance, wage into that fire again like he was in round 3 and round 4. This 5th and final round, it's kind of like he's staying a little bit on the outside.
Man, what a war. What a war.
These guys are in phenomenal shape.
They really are, man. They really are. Whoa! That was a little slip.
That was a slip.
Yeah, it didn't land.
It grazed off the top of his head, but he was throwing an inside low kick at the same time, which kind of just made him slip.
AJ's looking to spin again. I can tell. He looked like to me he was just kind of setting up for that spin.
.30 seconds in our 5th and final round. 4 jabs. Pop, 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 pop.
Go, we're winding down. Who wants it?
There you
Who
go.
wants it?
Spinning attack, blocked by Jackson. Going for that takedown.
Try to seal this round.
10 seconds left. Let's see if he can get him to the ground. He does, accepts the takedown. Pulls full guard. Looks like we're ready to ride it out here. Both guys dog tired, but in phenomenal shape.
Excellent
what
shape.
a war.
That was a hell of a fight.
Main event. Standing ovation here from the commentary. Both guys think they did enough.
Great fight. Did you really? Holy moly.
AJ Cunningham comes over, broke his forearm in the 4th round, fought 2 rounds with a broken forearm. He says his forearm is broken right now.
Unbelievable. Is that not just toughness, just
this
nuts?
This guy
Holy
breaks
moly.
his leg in his last fight, fights for 2 rounds, breaks his forearm, or possibly broke his forearm in this round, and fought another 2 rounds on it.
Unbelievable,
I'm telling you, I am so impressed
the
with
toughness.
Both these guys.
Holy shit,
AJ
man.
Cunningham willing to just stand in the pocket
This is
to
amazing.
get off.
Hey, this was amazing.
Jackson using his mobility, circling, peppering. It was almost a tale of 2
That
fights.
was an amazing fight. That was an amazing fight. It's hard to say. That was close. Hey, I got.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on, we're on the broadcast right now. Brian Hall's trying to ask us who we got one. This is why I love
Brian. We're going to find out soon
who won. We'll find out soon. Hey, listen. We said on the broadcast that we had it 3 rounds to 2.
Reggie, what do you think? Call it.
AJ took that one home.
Is that a homer?
It was a good fight, a hell of a fight, but.
What's the score? How many rounds to what?
I'll go 4-1 AJ.
Okay,
4-1 AJ.
Now we know he wasn't watching the entire
Brian Hall. He said 4-1 AJ. He said 4-1 AJ. One was close, though. One was close.
He solidified it with the takedown. That's why I say.
Hey, guess what? That's why I'm not a judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of exciting action, we have a winner. Our winner by split decision and new Attitude MMA Pro Lightweight Champion. Make some noise for AJ the Savage Cunningham!
Hell of a fight. Hey.
I'm here with your winner and new Attitude MMA champion, AJ Cunningham. AJ, now, first off, and new, how does that feel?
Man, before I say any fucking thing, John Jackson, hey, everyone coming in this fight, my friends, everyone was like, hey, you're going to run through this kid. I knew better. Me and this kid's gone through the amateur rankings and early pro rankings, and I knew this motherfucker was tough. I knew how to get past him, maybe solidify myself. Hats off to this guy. My arm is fucking snapped on a spinning elbow in the 4th round. That's why I didn't throw any right hands in the 5th round and had to rely on my wrestling. Hey, but there's 2 things I've always been good at in life, right? That's altercations and fornication, baby.
Now, this looked like a tale of 2 fights. Early, it looked like he was really catching you on that low calf kick. Made you switch. I know you switch stance a lot, but we could see that was bothering you a little bit, right? As we saw the fight going on, the distance slowly closed and slowly closed. What was your game plan coming in, especially with working with Coach Brian Hall these last few weeks?
Well, you know Hall probably better than anybody. This guy breaks it down, the fundamentals, all the way to the very beginners, all the way up to my level, up to Ryan Spann. You know what I mean? This guy's a fucking wizard. I travel all over, train with everybody, and he's one of my favorites, man. The game plan was simple. Come out, land 1 combo, and then react the rest of the fight, but pressure, right? Pressure, reaction when he throws. That's why you saw me with my hands down, trying to slip the jab. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, but that's the fight game. Thank you, Coach Hall. Thank you.
Now, it looked like the fight really started to turn midway through the 2nd, into the 3rd round when you started employing your own leg kicks. Is that when you think the fight changed a little bit?
Yes. Here's the thing, man. People look at me, and I don't excel in any one area, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, striking. But what I do have is a whole bunch of fucking heart. And when you hit me with everything you got, and I keep coming forward, it's demoralizing in a way. And I feel like I kind of demoralize them, right? Like pressure, you know.
Well, give it up for your new champion, AJ Cunningham. Now, really quick, I want to give a shout out to Jonathan Jackson. Jonathan, that was a razor close decision. Talking at the booth, we had it split. One of us had it 3 rounds to 2 him, the other had it 3 rounds to 2 you. Do you think you did enough to win that fight?
I did feel like I had enough to win. It was such a long fight, you could remember certain aspects of the fight differently. I think he might have gotten more takedowns than me. I believe he clipped me in this corner, so giving it to him wasn't fair. Was fair. Although I feel like I had done enough to win, let's say you had called my name.
It really looked like that first round that you were really employing your game plan, but he did catch you with that high kick, dropped you, even though it might not have hurt you, it dropped you, had your legs wobbled. That may have been the difference in this fight, that first round. Do you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, for sure. Some of that, and then some of the times he got the better of the wrestling exchange. I wasn't able to get his underhooks out of there or even get mine working, so I see why they gave it to him in the end. The striking match was fairly even, but he got probably more of the advantage on the takedowns, different scrambles.
Well, either way, I know somebody has to have an L and somebody gets a W, but in my opinion, nobody loses in this fight. You guys are both prospects that have a hell of a future in front of you. Give it up for both fighters in this fight.